That's part of the recording now. Hello in there.
Leave it in.
Previously on The Power to Rise. Our heroes, still split up, managed to find their way through the dank, dark dungeons of the Undermaze in order to find each other slowly but surely, after having to overcome some trials of their own and meeting some strange figures and chasing after others. Our heroes had slowly began to pull together once more. As they managed to meet with each other, some of our party managed to meet a strange little possum guy known as Mart, who introduced himself as a peddler of fine wares and a dealer of very good trades, who was more than happy upon hearing that Castria was someone known as the Opal to give her, straight up, a jar of orichalcium shavings. With a bit of a further statement that he was expressly told to give this to her upon finding her. With that out of the way, he turned towards Iria and asked that she fulfill a little bit of a favor for him in order to repay for his kindness, having fished her out of the waters. And with that, many of our party started to converge on the spot where a gray frogman had been running about a little bit too rampantly. There is also the whole situation where Castry had to have a little bit of a conversation with a entity straight out of like Doctor Who or something like that, but don't worry about that. Instead, our team is getting themselves back together, having a grand old time, about to fight something. Before we begin combat, however, Iria and Castria, if the two of you don't mind, I would like both of you to roll a D2 for me, also known as flipping a coin.
Is that option?
There is not an option for it on the dice tray. You'll want to type in slash roll 1d2.
Shoot. I forgot to space.
Between roll and the 1d2. Also, you want to put a slash in front of roll.
So slash roll. Space.
Yeah, 1d2.
1d2. 2.
Okay. We're going to be taking the lower one of that, and you'll see what that means. Also, if when it comes to it, I will ask you to roll some more stuff. However, where we last left off, a number of our heroes, Lola and Puddle and Sherry, along with Takoyaki and Buddy, managed to find their way into a room filled with statues of different sorts of makes, smashed together in some different ways, had some strange features to the room as well, and a sign that was discarded to the side that said, "Pay respects to the little king." However, upon Lola saying, perhaps we should play a game of Stab the Statue, one of them immediately went, "I'm not playing that game," and rushed forward, giving away their position. So, with that being said, with the voice being in telepathy, the direction of where he was coming from still caught some folks by surprise. And owing to that, I have arranged things in the appropriate surprise manner. So, with that being said, we're going to change our music over. We gotta get some combat in here. Where's our combat list? There's a combat list. Alrighty. Let's go with... Oh, we use that one a lot. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Alrighty. So, as this creature comes charging in, seeing that the lot of you have kind of gotten the gist of what's going on, Puddle and the both of you cock your heads to the side as you see him lose the proportions of the statue and just begin charging you. And with that, we are going to go ahead and get into combat. Now, some people are initiative track that are not quite here just yet. We'll come back to you. Don't worry about that. our first combatant of this turn is, unfortunately, even without the element of surprise, this guy rolled really fucking well on his initiative. So, he immediately closes ranks and gets within the space of both Puddle and End, as the two of you are the closest targets to him. He is going to go ahead and do 2 attacks, one on both of you. One apiece, per se. So, End, your guard is...
Stupid high.
22 at the moment, because I have my shield.
I see. You've managed to pop out your shield and everything else along those lines. It seems that this entity... Oh, my big apologies. He's actually back here. He has reach. He swipes out with a long, tendrily sort of arm that slinkies out, snags you up on the side. You're going to take 3 points of damage. Your toughness is not greater than 24, is it?
No, not toughness.
Okay. Then, as this attack lands, you do take the 3 points of damage. In addition to that, somehow, despite seeing him come out at you and basically manage to lunge and get this attack on you, you do not feel fear. Up until this point. You are stricken with the fear condition. And on your turn, you will have to move away from it. As, unfortunately, something in your process does not want to agree with this stuff, and you need to get away from this thing. There is something truly bizarre and truly frightening about this creature. It turns, and having made an attack on End, is going to make one against Puddle. What is your guard, Puddle?
15.
15. That is going to be a 23. 8 points of damage to you, unless you would like to try to defend against it.
Nope, I'd take that.
Okay. I doubt your toughness is higher than that.
16 is my tough.
Got it. For you... Oh, this is really nasty. It is... This is really bad. As he swipes into you, this clawed attack that lands into your side, something goes wrong, and you feel yourself slip into the back recesses of your mind. You are incapacitated. That is, let's see here. 15 feet of his movement. After having seen all that happen, that is his only 2 attacks. He's going to use the rest of his movement to come over here and get into Sherry's space. He is definitely having a great time for himself. That is going to be the end of his turn, however. He has nothing else that he can do at this point. Puddle, that brings us to you.
What does incapacitated do?
Incapacitated is a really bad one. You are essentially, you know the sleep spell?
Yep.
5e D&D is essentially along those lines. However, on your turn, you may make a fortitude roll.
Okay. Putting a legend point in?
Sure, go for it.
18?
19.
Oh, 19.
Alright, just a second. Yeah, unfortunately, that is not enough to counter the effects.
What if I'm lucky?
You may use lucky here if you'd like to.
I'm gonna burn lucky.
But okay. I was going to read out the rest of the effects.
Oh.
So I'm going to give you the choice here, right now. Would you like to burn your lucky on this right now? Or would you rather I finish out what the rest of this does?
Sure.
Okay.
Finish it out.
So, incapacitated. At this level, the effect can be broken by moderate disruptions such as a firm shove, kick, blast of water, log bang, etc. The target's immobile, they can't move, they're unconscious, so to speak. Disadvantage 5 on all perception rolls are incapable of moving. As a result, to be completely incapable of movement, an incapacitated character can be the victim of the finishing blow. However, at the end of your turn, you come out of it. It automatically fades off of you. With that being said and done, it does unfortunately kind of burn through all that you had on you. Why are you marked as immobile is my question. But as there's that brief moment where you're knocked out of control of your own body for just a brief second. You come back, realize what's happened. You turn and see Shiri's being menaced at this moment. That is your turn at this point. End comes over towards you. Are you aware of what the Fear Bane does?
Yeah, I have to move away.
Correct. On your turn, you may make a fortitude roll as well, before anything else. Yeah, if you can beat it. That is exactly what he rolled for the attack. And as your body fights against this strange, chaotic toxin that courses through your body, you manage to fight it off. You do not have to move away. You have your entire turn. The fear falls away from that.
Is this another instance where if you resist it, then you can't be made fearful again?
There is...
or is there something else going on?
It's for an hour.
As a special thing for this one, for the attacks from this creature, if you are able to make a fortitude roll against its attack, you are immune to that effect for an hour from this creature. So... Alright, so...
I'll be trying one of my guns. And I will be attempting to stun him. So agility.
Got it.
Versus agility versus toughness. My agility is still buffed, right? So it's advantage 1.
Got it.
I'll throw a legend point, advantage 2.
Not a bad idea. Puddle, by the way, were you concentrating on anything?
I think resistance on Shiri.
Unfortunately, that falls away. I wanted to ask just in case, but yes, what resistance Shiri had on her does end. Although it's stunner, that's versus his toughness. Shiri, you see this creature slash 2 of your companions start chortling to itself, runs over towards you, and ends basically has a moment, takes a breath, lets it go, pulls up a gun, and shoots him in the back of the head. There's just poof! It just sits dazed in front of you, unsure of what to make of anything. Stun is a really good call there. Holy shit. Yeah. And anything else from your turn?
Since I did in the beginning, does fear get rid of anything I was concentrated on? Or is it because I do the focus first? Okay.
Fear doesn't actively cancel your boons that you're concentrating on. So, if you were concentrating on something, you're good.
And then, provoke is a minor action, right?
I believe it is, yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, man, did I make you immune to that? Oh, dear.
I'm gonna, again...
Go for it.
Advantage. Oh, damn, that was a terrible attempt.
7, unfortunately, is not going to do it. I don't even know if this thing's resolved off the top of my head. However, he is very much stunned. He is not immune to that, and He does not get certain reactions. I will say that.
Yeah, that should be.
Okay. No movement or anything else from you?
No, because I'm gonna get spotted a week so far.
Got it. Okay. That will bring us to Lola.
I'm gonna move over here.
Got it.
I'm gonna try to, whether it's redundant or not, I'm gonna give it a taste of its own medicine, and I'd like to try and cast fear.
Okay.
And I'm also burning a legend point into that.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's good. That's cool.
That's
So if I
fine.
burn a legend point, that's the one on the thing up here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you burn a legend point, you subtract one from your from the total that you have up there. You add an advantage to what you're rolling, and then we will add +1 to the total result.
Gotcha. Alright.
This is going to be very bad for this guy. He does not have boss actions.
He should have monologued.
Did it roll? It's not telling me.
I have not seen anything roll just yet.
Okay. Alright, trying again.
No.
Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Oh,
Oh dear God.
I think he's scared. I think he's scared of a little fairy.
Lola.
I'm big size. I'm big size.
Oh yeah, you're big size. So you step forward. How do you instill fear into this chaotic frog boy as you step forward?
I get from where I'm at. I start walking menacingly, and the sound that I'm making is a very eerie, like, to kind of like mess him up.
It does not vibe with him. This being of pure chaos hates the fact that someone has any sort of like harmony, rhythm, melody, something along those lines, and it freaks him the fuck out. He is not immune to fear. This is really bad for his next turn. Oh shit! Oh my god!
Can he only resist one thing at a time?
If he takes a move action to do a resist roll, you can resist against everything. However, there are special rules regarding these banes that really fuck up that math. So, the order of operations is not great for him. So, I was like, okay, it sucks that Puddle kind of loses his turn. I'm looking at his turn going, he's losing the next 2 turns at least.
It's karma.
Okay.
That's karma
It's
on this part.
Lola, that's a great turn. Any other minor actions, major actions, movements? You've done your major action. Dear God.
Aside from just looking at everybody with a very big pleased smile. See ya. They're not that scary.
I'm just like, huh?
And that ends my turn.
What the funny skeleton man do? God, I feel so bad.
And to make me want to fuck around or find out.
Hey.
Can't
Odd
someone who's
question.
made out of bone get infected by things?
That's a great question.
Well, are his bones living or magical?
That's a great
Because that can make a difference too.
You may have to fuck around and find out about that. So, hey.
I was gonna do something now, maybe not.
You're perfectly fine. Hey, whatever you want to give a shot.
I don't want him getting hurt.
Hey, he's committed. I will say this, as your GM, I promise if Buddy drops the 0, he is not immediately, instantly dead. He does not operate off the usual bad guy, like, throwaway kind of dudes. It will be fine.
Thank you.
I am not here to kill your pets or companions, guys. I may threaten to do so. But we operate on Dimension 20 rules. I don't usually hurt the dog.
I'm gonna kill
Marcus
that
will
dog.
remember that.
If you throw an army of dogs at me, this is your fault. I am going to hurt those dogs.
This is my favorite Brennan quote. I'm gonna kill that dog.
Kill that dog.
I'm gonna kill that dog.
I made him light. Anyways, what the bunny doing?
Well, okay, going back to Goofy. So is that tree that's actually there a tree or something like that branches out or something?
Tree. Can you click and hold on what you're talking about?
Oh no! God damn it! I'm sorry.
You're good.
Can we pass my turns and I'll be right back?
Okay. Sure.
I'm sorry.
We will delay your turn for you. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay. Combat initiative, because she is delaying her turn, that is effectively going to move us forward. That does bring us to our catch-it party, who got a 1 on their coin flips. So, Iria and the Castria, if the both of you don't mind rolling a d4 for me at this moment. And we'll say northeast, southwest, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well,
3 it is.
Alrighty. So, Iria and Castria. Well, where are you guys at in this thing? Ah, here we go. Bam! Bam! The both of you come charging into a room, seeing that your friends have apparently engaged with something. I can get rid of that now. You've just heard Lola sing out a crazy, unnerving sound. And there's this guy and a bunch of statues around and all sorts of other things. You guys are basically free to make up your minds about what's going on here. But Castria, it is your turn, as I am also adding a couple other friends to this situation. As you do come charging into this space, I will go ahead and say the little possum guy right next to you goes, "Hey, there's a guy! Okay, good luck!" He pulls out a ball of something, douses himself in it, and just there's a plume of smoke, and he disappears.
Alright. I guess we should just get to it then. And I will throw a card at the slot and hopefully, God willing, demoralize him. Let's see if it works tonight.
Oh, why are you upside down?
I don't know. I just started spinning and I don't know how to not spin.
Huddle is confused.
I got you. You may have held control and scroll at some point. Oh, good, I got you.
I was.
Oh, god damn it. Kaz, what are you doing to me? No!
He is demoralized. You know what that means.
No! Stop!
Just wait. If he survives to my
Does
turn,
that
wait
mean
till I
he's
do.
resolved,
Till I do what I
my
want to
love?
do.
Psychological damage.
I take the toad card and throw it at him menacingly.
It's black in the middle of his head, and both of his eyes kind of swivel inwards to try to see it. He can't. The design is on the other side. He can't see it. He's demoralized. I can't do anything about that. Hold on, let me just double check. Yep, his resolve is not that high.
Should you read to the class what demoralized means?
I know
for
what
this
it
thing?
does. You know what it does.
Maybe let other people know what it does.
Hey guys, do y'all know what demoralizes does? It basically says you have disadvantage on all action rolls. Guess what's an action roll? Resist! Here we go! Oh, my
I
god.
love you.
Alright, Castria, as I said, that was your turn. Any movement or anything else from you as you go to, as you step in? God damn it! When you guys just lay Banes on the same fucking guy,
I will. Well, there's only one guy to lay Banes on. I will, because I am very low bloods. In general, even with healing last time, I'm just gonna kind of scoot my way over here.
Yep.
Use my movement to just hang out next to the statue with my back.
Yep. You step over. You
Yep.
see the statue that has a vase up that is pouring water into a little trough that goes along the wall.
And just as a minor speaking action or a gesture, I just look at Iria and go for it.
All right.
The pins are set up. You may bowl
Careful.
now.
I will also go ahead and reveal Iria on the initiative tracker as well. That does bring us to the guy who had the surprise and everything, and he did something. Now he must pay the price.
He did damage. That's all that
Guys,
happened.
Guys,
did
he
damage and now
outshied
he must-
me.
He should have
avenged me.
monologued.
Don't pretend like you
Don't
don't
worry,
love
we got
this.
He said,
Got you.
I'm not playing this game. Yeah. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah.
I was like, technically, Lola said she's not playing this game. I was like, I'm just gonna stab everything until I get to something squishy.
We're going to go order of operations on the importance of what he's dealing with. Stunned. During the target's turn, they are limited to either a single major action, a single move action, or a single minor action. Effects that grant additional actions do not circumvent this unless they grant a free action. Then a target expended its move action to resist this bane will receive a reminder of their usual actions if the resist roll succeeds. So, he could be trying to use his move action in order to deal with it. However, fear kind of solves that situation. On its turn, the afflicted target must use its entire turn to get away as far away as possible from you, who is causing the fear, which is Lola right there. It cannot use its actions to do anything other than retreat, and it cannot willingly move closer to you while the bait persists. So he is out of his mind. He only is able to choose one action. That action is going to have to be a move action to get the fuck away from Lola. The only person within melee range does not have a melee weapon to do anything about this situation. So he's going to go skirting around the statue. Let's see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's about as far as he can get because he is stunned. Fear. While most banes last until the target actively attempts to resist them, they prevent the target from thinking clearly. Their logical mind fights to regain control, however. As such, at the end of each of his turns, the target receives a resist roll as a free action to break free from this effect. This does not count as a regular resist roll. He does not get to resist against everything from this, just the fear. And because he is demoralized, this is an action roll, so he is rolling with disadvantage. Do you have anything to circumnavigate this, my guy? He does have resilience, so this is going to be a flat roll. But if he doesn't make it, it's bad. That's a 7.
Is that bad?
That's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad for me. 7. He does not resist the fear effect. He's still demoralized. He's still stunned. There's nothing he can do about that, and that's one failure against fear. So, yeah! Puddle, hey, what's up? Your turn comes back. He was not able to capitalize on your incapacitated or anything else along those lines. What do you do?
So just to ask, he is feared, demoralized, and stunned, right?
Yes.
Is there anything I can do to him?
You better not take the one that I'm gonna do.
What are you thinking of doing here, Puddle?
I know. I'm gonna light him on fire
Okay.
and give him persistent damage if I can.
Give that a shot. I will. You were at the previous combat with these things.
Yes. Did the fire? I can't remember if the fire affected him
roll
or not.
learning for me if you don't mind.
Straight roll.
Yeah, straight roll. The DC's not terribly high.
A 12.
12. I believe you attempted to attack the previous one with your usual repertoire. You know that you managed to deal a decent amount of damage to it. However, you know these things are resilient to elemental sort of attacks. So the the defenses for this thing might be a little higher versus your energy. I'm not trying to bully you. That's just how these things work.
Yeah, gotcha. No, that's fair. Then in that case, I want to blind him.
Okay.
No! Damn it! Damn it, that was mine!
Just kill him! We have all this stuff on. We're gonna have
Let
to
me
kill
see
him
what else I have.
eventually. Okay.
So I'm gonna roll this with a legend point too, because I really don't. I like.
Hey man, what do you have on you? Stop. Stop it.
Does a 37 blind him?
Why are you guys legend pointing the bullying?
I have a reason.
It's fair.
He smacked me upside the head kind of hard, and that hurt. So yeah, no, I just kind of like, I get up and I see him running away in fear, and I just paint like a little like explosion, and in front of him there's just a flash of fire. Doesn't do any damage, but it like burns his eyes, so he can't see. He's like got like the looking at the sun for too long. He's got like the black splotches.
Oh my god, this is okay. So yeah, no, he cannot afford to resist against this.
Yeah, so he fails perception checks based on sight, attack rolls and perception rolls based partially on sight that can be supplemented by another sense, suffer disadvantage 5, and the target's guard defense is reduced by 3.
Okay, you guys have fucked me. Thank you. I appreciate this. This is very funny. Well done. Ha 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 ha. Continue.
So yeah, as a minor action, I'm just gonna kind of like dust myself off and like just shake it out, and that's my turn.
You know what's really fucking sick about this whole thing, you absolute nerds? He had superior concentration on a bunch of stuff, and because of stun, he could not maintain all that because of the fear. So all the things he was concentrating on are gone. He had blind sight. That's not
Now he's
working
just
right
blind.
now.
Now he's just blind.
Now he's just blind. God damn it. Okay. Alright. This is amazing. Puddle, any movement or anything else for your turn? You probably would have wanted to move in order to see past that statue. I will say that.
Oh, yeah, I'll kind of like shift, just kind of like over here.
Okay. I don't think you took that.
And I'll just,
as
I'm walking, I'm just kind of like dusting myself off and just. That's all.
You motherfuckers.
I will look back at the rest of the group. Kill it.
The title of this track
Now.
that's being played is called Thinking on Your Feet. I really have to do that right now. That brings us to End! What's up, End?
End is just gonna kill this thing.
You want to throw more shit onto this? Please!
Maybe. I'll move up.
Give me your pains! I want to call them above!
That would
But
Are you proud
How
of us? We learned the system.
I love you guys.
How does he look? How does he look?
Hey,
He can't look.
guys.
He can't look.
Here's the thing. He's already. He's
Outside
also.
right now, he ain't.
But he's also super damaged because he went through that hallway with all the traps, set off all the traps. So he came in here limping to begin with.
There is one thing he doesn't need to concentrate on. With an entire round of bullying him, I think you guys can see that he is regenerating. So
Oh, cool.
that.
We could torture him for longer.
Oh my god.
Christ.
Okay, wait. So, wait, whose turn is it?
It is M's
Oh.
turn.
I will take advantage since it can't do much.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Got it. Fair. Fair and based.
And then advantage 1 on agility. It's not like D&D where I'm unseen, right? And I get another one.
No. Blinded. I think his guard is lower, and that's it. So there's
Yep,
that.
-3 on the guard.
Minus
Sure.
3 on the guard. Does not do anything to his guard.
It didn't show up. Let me try again. 11. 17.
17. Alright, just a second. I have to do math. Okay. Alright. No, his guard is not lowered because it's stunned. Blinded gives him a -3, you said?
Yep.
What is your guard, dude? Cool. Yeah. Normally that wouldn't hit, but it does now. So he finally takes some damage. A shot wings past his shoulder. He flails around. He has no idea what's going on here. He's just kind of quietly croaking to himself, Mop. Wait, I'm not deaf. He says in common. Fuck it.
I can change that too.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And anything else from your turn?
Since just my minors to keep up my concentrations that I have, and that'll be it.
What are you maintaining, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
I had the aura haste and the might bolster.
Got it. And bolster is on yourself, I take it? Okay, I just wanted to keep track of that. And you know what? I got this quick thing. I'll have to do that later. But yeah, within your space, you still have increased move speed, everything else along those lines. That guy is having a great time. He's spinning around like he's in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He can't find you guys. That ends turn. If you're good there, that does bring us to Josie, who kind of calls out and goes, "Hey guys, so what the hell is happening in here?"
We're fighting another of those, I believe you call them slugs.
Oh yeah, those guys.
If you can call it a fight.
Yeah, hang on. She is going to maneuver her way up here, kind of take a position. She pulls out one of her slingshots, and as she does so, those of you who are like in close proximity to her see her flick a little armband thing, and a straight circle like appears over it. She goes, "Hold on, I'm just going to shoot this thing." Shoot! Like an extra voice says that. She goes, "Yes!" And she's going to have a one-time advantage to this attack, because why not? She's happy she got something back. She's just going to go for good old hits. That is going to land a hit as this thing takes a fair small bit of more damage as she looks at you guys and goes, "Wow, he does not look like he's doing very good. I'll be over here." And she just kind of like hangs out in that spot at that moment. But she starts looking around at everyone just to see how you guys are doing. Iria, does this bring us to you?
I take off with bow out to a dead sprint, but towards that last, I slide, and I am taking aim with the bow.
Got it.
He does it. Well, he's blind, so he can't see. So that's lethal strike, right?
Yeah.
I'm bolstered by agility,
Oh god.
and I am dumping 2 legend points into this.
Sure. His guard's only 15. Sure, go for it.
Let's see. So burn those 2. So that is one bow. Come on, pop up. Advantage 2.
Oh, I see something explode.
So that is a 31, I believe.
Yes.
Alrighty. That is a great amount of damage. He can't even see it coming.
Does it-
I couldn't even say he could.
Does it give enough? Does it give enough to inflict a bane?
It does. That is an exceptional success. As I said, his guard is 15. So, yeah, you deal 60
he
points
does.
of damage to him.
Well, wait, what is the longbow? Persistent damage.
Sure. That will be fun to fight up against this. So he's bleeding at this point as well. Yeah, let me just throw. Where is that? He doesn't have enough icons on him. I want to not see his face. He brings great shame to the family.
Hang on, I'm zooming in on all of the things he has attached to him.
It's just bad.
Yeah,
Everything's
that looks
bad.
bad. It's persistent
It's a bad
damage,
time.
blinded,
He is
demoralized, feared.
Yeah, from where he started his
Stunned.
whole thing, he is bloodied by this point. He did regenerate some health, but it's not doing great.
Now, do I roll anything for the persistent damage, or to win?
On his turn, you do. Do pop open your Bane for persistent damage. Be ready to roll that dice when it comes to his turn.
Okay.
All right, but that is a great shot. I will go ahead and say, at the end of your turn, Mark continues to stay hidden. Lola, that brings us to you.
So, she's very upset that this thing managed to actually get a couple of hits on her friend, so we'll go about there. And I'm not going to burn a legend point into this. I would like to cast Incapacitate. we don't know how I'm going to roll. We don't know how I'm not burning a legend point.
Okay.
I might roll bad. You never know. However, out of curiosity, I don't remember. Is taking out my music box, that's an action. I can't do both,
that
right?
Is an action to set up, yes.
Thank you. Making sure.
It takes time to get it out.
No,
and
don't worry about
everything else along those lines.
Alright. So I'm gonna try Incapacitate.
Got it.
It'd be nice. I'm not adding anything.
I'm assuming
Okay?
it's his influence versus his resolve.
Yes.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
As
That'll
described
do it.
earlier, his resolve is not that high. So,
A straight roll.
now, normally,
He's
if he's
very-
blinded, he would essentially had to pick a random direction to run in last time. But now he's incapacitated. He ain't doing shit except bleed next turn. Granted, he...
I do have a sound to go with it if you want. If
Sure.
it
Yes.
makes it better.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Do it. Kill me.
I was trying to think of something relevant, but I'll pull from one of my favorite bands, Límite. Basically, I'm saying, like, tropecé de nuevo y con la misma piedra, which means I tripped over the same rock again.
I love how it says they have disadvantage 5 on all perception rolls and are incapable of moving, and blinded also just stacks with that whole perception roll nonsense. I don't think he's going to be making perception rolls. Not yet, he ain't. So yeah, he falls asleep, or is just enthralled to a point where he's just kind of standing there. What do you think the effect is? Is he standing there googly-eyed, or is he just going honk shoe?
I'm seeing fetal position.
Got it. He curls up, starts sucking his web thumb. There is a claw at the end of it that's not great for him, but he's immune to his own effects, so... Okay, he's incapacitated. God damn it. And I believe, yep, the icons are beginning to wrap around. Okay, let's go. Anything else from you, Lola?
She just kind of turns to everybody. Just like, does this count as bullying, or is this all? He did attack first.
He is technically a plague and parasite that only wants to cause harm. And what was it, Josie? It's just very bad.
Oh yeah, that's a being of pure chaos.
So it's okay. You can hurt this one really bad.
It's honestly best if we just get him out of here. We'd move him to a different place, but these guys are bad. So, yeah.
That is my turn, yeah.
Lola, it's your turn. Shiri is not back yet. Would you guys rather we continue? Or would you like us to wait for our friend to get back? As an honest question.
I am okay with anything.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever.
We can take a 5 and message her and see how she's doing.
I'm on
to
that
make
right
it
now.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's something.
Okay. Or we can take a break. I would think a break is good.
Alright, I have just received a message. She is fine if we continue.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. In that case, whatever's happening, Shiri's not going to be targeted by anything or anything else along these lines. But we will be moving to the top of the round with Cass next.
Okay. I mean, at this point, I just feel bad.
Okay, and we're back.
Yes, we are big.
Got it. Cass, start of the round. It is back to you.
I'll just use my movements. Let me double check what my movement is. I played D&D and thus I can't remember movement. Okay, 30.
Yeah.
Alright,
Everyone
so
has a
that's
base speed of
5,
30 for the most part.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see him from here? Or is that statue in the way?
That statue, if the place you're aimed at, you can see him from there.
I can see him
the
from
tail
there?
kind of comes down at a certain point, but yeah, I believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna essentially shoot him with my gun. I'm going to throw my chakrams at him.
Got it.
I'm gonna use my fancy new hotkey as well.
He is having a bad time. Any fast?
Oh, that's not gonna hit him.
His.
It's a 6.
Okay, just a second.
There's a chance with everything on him.
Incapable of movement.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 6.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
I think my aim is off because the statue's in the way.
Unfortunately, yeah, the 6 is not enough to hit him. There's a brief flash of something that kind of gets your attention, and the chakram unfortunately goes wide. It does come back to you, however.
Okay,
So-
no worries. I just saw Lola kick more ass. All my friends are doing great. I don't feel bad about this at all.
That does bring us to our little nappy boy. Area, at the beginning of his turn, you get to roll persistent damage. And let me put you right side up. You also spun. That's
No. I don't know how.
That is okay. That's not the correct dice.
It wasn't?
Nice natural 20. Unfortunately, that does not apply here. Persistent damage. If you look at the
Agility?
effects, no, it is not agility. In the description for persistent damage, under effect, it has a list of power levels and how much damage it does.
Oh, okay.
So this was afflicted by agility. So your highest
Yeah.
level is going to be power level 4. So roll a d6 for me, please.
Okay.
There were 2d6 on the last one. I don't want to pick between them, so.
Can we save that roll for the next attack? The 31?
No, unfortunately.
Damn.
I know.
I hate to waste a natural 20.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be mean, but that is how persistent damage happens. At the beginning of his turn,
One.
he takes 1 point of damage from the persistent damage. It is not, in my opinion, at this moment, a moderate disruption. Hold on.
We're kind
Oh,
of
no.
reading the book, guys.
Power level 7 does state that the effect can only be broken if the target takes a point of damage or more. I think because a higher level of incapacitated states that if he takes damage, he wakes up. I think in this case, the persistent damage is going to wake him up. That is, however, on his turn. So he's going to automatically succeed against the incapacitated, basically. I hate being that guy, but that's rules. So he wakes up. However, as we have determined, he was in the field position, so he is still not technically considered knocked down. I'm not going to rule that. Otherwise, the shot would have been weird. We haven't made any shots. Yeah, whatever. He's knocked down. We'll replace one with another. Say a number of icons. All right. He wakes up, tries to figure out what the hell is going on, is blinded, everything else along those lines. Fear overrides everything else, including stunned. He does not know where the target of his fear is, so he needs to make a perception check. How much disadvantage is on perception checks from blindness?
So if
And
it's a
demoralize.
vision base,
Oh, he doesn't
Let
have
me
anything
pull
in
it.
perception, so it's just going to be disadvantage. One.
well, I was gonna say, if it's solely based on sight, it's an automatic failure. If it can be substituted for another sense, it's a disadvantage 5.
Well, he currently doesn't have any other senses, so, Lola, you mind rolling agility for me?
Ha!
Oh, God. Yeah, he has no idea where you
It looks
are.
like that.
So I'm just gonna roll a d8. He's gonna move in a random direction. Because that's what he has to do.
I hope he goes through all of us and has to get, like, opportunity attacks.
Alright, so we're gonna do, north is 1, going clockwise. He rolled a 2, so he goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and runs immediately into a wall. Not hard enough to cause any other damage, but definitely not having a great time. He does have his regeneration factor that is playing into it, so you can see as he gets up and starts to stumble around, his wounds are beginning to, like, waver and shift and start to, like, reknit itself, so to speak. The wounds are basically kind of like getting rubbed out like an eraser sort of situation. That, however, is all he can do at that point. He needs to roll a d20 to see if he can resist the fear, and only the fear. That's a 4. That is 2 failures versus fear. Not great for him.
How many till it becomes resistible?
I believe if fear follows the things,
It's
duration is
3,
special. There is no 3 failures for fear. There is
Okay.
just as long as he cannot resist it.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's still afeared. He is still blinded. He's still stumbling. He's still crying out for mama. He's still stunned. Not able to shake that off. He's still persistent damage. Oh, dear God. Bundle, that brings us to you. What's up?
I can do a superior it's superior action, right? To attack.
Yes, you may.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
It's gonna be with energy, so I know that he's a little bit tougher to hit with it, but so it's advantage 1 is what it is. I don't think one single target. I get anything else.
All movement, all minor actions, just do one major action
Yeah.
with advantage 1. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, I don't.
Alright, we got ourselves an explode.
Does 40 hit?
What do you think? Yeah, even with its energy resistance, that raises his guard back up. So, his guard is 15, It has energy resistance of +6, so that would put it at 21. That's still a goddamn 40!
Okay. So I get to apply a Bane with this as well, right?
Hold on. Yeah. 19 points of damage. Hey, what energy are you throwing his way, by the way?
I am creating. I do a little bit of a paint, and a giant block of ice rises in front of him, and then shatters. Like, have you ever seen like a glacier when it breaks and it falls? It does that, and if you know that, it's really loud. So as it falls and lands, like the giant hunk of ice lands on him, he's now deafened.
Nice.
Are we gonna try to get every Bane
Why
attack?
not? We've got such a good head start now. Let's do it.
I mean, so he can't hear, fails any perception checks based on hearing. But anything that are partially based on hearing that can be supplemented by another sense suffer disadvantage 3, which he can't supplement with sight because he's also blinded.
He looks so fucked up. I will say that. Puddle, that is your entire turn. There's no movement or anything else. What an amazing roll from that. And that brings us to you. What's up?
Try to do some damage to cancel out the regenerative.
You may absolutely do whatever your heart desires.
I should have. 19.
And you raise up your gun, you go to fire. Where do you place this shot?
Between his eyes, ideally. Just put it into him.
Your gun raises something and it clicks. You see something that does not agree with you on the other end of your barrel. As you raise it, fire, there is a burst of color from the muzzle of your pistol as a bullet flies out of it. As it does so, Castria, you notice that right as that bullet goes to enter, a card flips up, a tiny frog jumping off of another frog as a bullet lands square between its eyes, pitching them both inwards as the impact takes place, and it just reels, slaps wetly against the back wall, and starts to slide down. Is there anything else from your turn, Ed?
No.
Okay. And
Aside from keeping the posters up.
And did not call multi-attack.
I don't have it.
Got it. Your turn comes to an end. You see this thing, the life starts to drain from its eyes. It looks like it's finally being mercy killed. And then its shadow grows behind it. And something with teeth lunges forward out of that strange inky space and gnarls it between its mighty jaws. A being of pure, not darkness, just something that does not belong, lunges out of the wall itself, clamps its great glowing jaws around this creature, and devours what is left of this thing. As it does so, it wriggles the body back and forth. Castria, you have seen this beast just recently.
Fuck.
And as it snarls and snorts, the body that it chews on quickly disintegrates and disappears. As it steps into the space. And it snarls, and without eyes, you feel like it knows the scent of more prey within this space. Something ravenous has appeared. We're not out of combat just yet, guys. So, The end of your turn, end, is when the Ravenous appears. It devours what's left of the Slod's body, turns, snarls, and knows that there is more prey to be found. It darts through, having no issue with any of the statues in its way, and comes up to menace within the space. And it's... I'm gonna ask you something. Would you make yourself a target? Or would you rather I flip a coin?
No, probably, since it's pretty menacing. I don't think
Cool.
it's got that defense.
As this thing with jaws and teeth and no real other defining characteristics other than like a predatory pack animal of some sort lunges within the space, robbing where it should be. It lunges towards you, and all you can think of is, oh dear God, those are some big teeth. And this is going to be a lot of dice. Oh, baby. I am not joking. The Ravenous has rolled a 64.
No way.
Teleport back.
You are, I believe you're attempting to use a movement in order to try to defend End. Is that what you're attempting to do, Area?
I'm casting teleport on End.
Okay. Area, if you wouldn't mind, you'll be using up your next major action for this. Please roll for a teleport boon. This is also going to be considered a defend roll in this case.
It doesn't automatically succeed.
No, because this is a... well, here's the deal. If you just want to teleport End will be teleported. End is still taking all of that damage.
Okay. So what am I rolling?
Movement, please.
Movement? Okay.
I'm going to give you this. You may move End within the 25 feet that you'd like. But this is a absolute gobsmacking truckload of damage that is coming her way. Puddle, I see your hand is up as well. Do you want to attempt to circumnavigate some of this damage as well?
Yes.
Okay. We are burning quite a few major actions to try to save an ally.
So,
That is fair.
is there any way that I could use Lucky?
That is going to have to require some trust and a sacrifice from you. It won't be a big sacrifice. But if you want to use Lucky for someone else's benefit, you're going to have to learn how to share.
Hybrid, I can't share. Is there any way that I can... So with burning a major action, I would roll energy to see if I could block some of the damage, right?
You would describe to me how you want to protect them, and we would agree on what the attribute is. I'm assuming...
I'm willing to... I would try to make a bunch of ice so that as it bites down, it has to like...
Got it.
The bite slows down as it goes through ice.
Mhm.
And when I do it, I can put legend points into this?
You may, absolutely.
Okay, I'm putting 3.
Your level plus 1. So 3, yes. We will add 3 to this result if you want to do that.
25.
25, I believe, does surpass End's guard by 4. That is still about 39 points of damage coming End's way.
I mean, could I also defend since I have my shield? And that helps.
We are putting a lot into this defend. I will say this: this will be our last attempt to defend end on this particular roll, because a lot of people are trying to burn a lot of major actions just to keep this. If you guys keep going at this, none of you are going to have a thing to do for the next turn, and this thing will quickly just pull you guys apart. This thing is terrifying. I'm going to be real with you. And you may absolutely give it a shot. I'm going to say this. Puddle's roll will negate some of that damage. Not a lot. But please, if you would like to give it a roll, you may do so. You said you have your shield out. The defensive quality gives you advantage 1 to your own defend roll, should you choose to do so. But I believe this is going to be...
Does the teleport not get her away from the damage?
No. If that were the case, that would basically be like, I can't hit you with anything.
Okay.
So, because if a teleport were to get someone like from falling off a ledge, I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
A teleport, it's a little too strong.
Okay.
I love you guys, but so Ed, in this case, if you want to use your shield to defend against this, I'm assuming you this would be a might roll. You said you were bolstered on might. That gives you an advantage. Yeah. Your shield should have defensive 1 against it. That gives you another advantage. If you have any legend points, you may burn those as well. And if you have anything else that may contribute to that, now's the time. And this is going to be probably our last attempt for this situation before we have to move on.
Well, it have to be the max amount and what I have left, which is level +1, so the 3.
3, okay. Got it. And as a reminder, if you do hit 0, nobody is dead instantly. That is not how it works on the system. So.
Yeah.
It's a 24. Your guard normally is...
Without the shield's 21.
Your shield should add 1 to it if you have it equipped.
Yeah, that's what I'm defending.
So your guard is essentially 22 for this time.
Yeah.
With your defense, you rolled it, is a 24. That is going to take 2 more points off of it. So a 64 slamming into you would do 42 damage. From Puddle's defense, that is 3 points, and then another 2, so 5 points. That brings it down to 37. And I believe it goes without saying that you are downed from that.
Can the teleport move her body back?
Yes. I will let that happen after the effect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
End is not in immediate danger of being next to the creature when it takes its next turn and it decides to do a finishing blow. If it wanted to do so. End is basically gnashed within its teeth, ragdolled, unfortunately, and in that process, Ira, you see something horrible maybe about to happen. You reach out, summoning up what power you have. End is not in control of where she's going to wind up. I'm going to need you to pick 25 feet away from where she is for a space for her to be.
I will bring her 25 feet, like, there.
There-ish? Okay.
Yeah.
End is down. I will say, because of the teleport, it did not have much chance to do anything else nasty in this situation. I will say that the additional effect is just that End appropriately is subjected to the knockdown thing, and that's going to have to be that. Just from what took place there. This is a horrifying monster that has come out of the darkness, savagely consumed the corpse of something that was just killed, and unfortunately, to End's surprise, immediately barreled down on her and just just knocked her the hell out. That is its turn, I believe. It has used all of its movement. It turns, snarls. Lola, you see giant gaping jaws just turn and thrash in every single direction. It's not great where you are. That is going to bring us to Josie. Josie's immediate thought looks, sees what it is, looks towards Castry, makes eye contact, and just sees Ed's body appears, and immediately is going to go and attempt a heal. She basically comes in, power slides, pulls out a match, and is going to just try to focus on getting her up. She is not doing great. It is still a success. But with the D4, and you're healed for 5 points of damage. You are unconscious for less than a second as you come back and see Josie waving a match in front of your face, a differently colored match, and you come back to your senses with 5 hit points back in you. You are knocked down, but you are back, and you are conscious of everything that's happening here at this moment. That is going to be her turn. She's going to stay by your side just to hopefully give you any extra assistance. Area, that brings us to you.
I don't have a major action, but can I move?
You have a move action. You may also use your move action to teleport another person if you choose to.
I'm teleporting
Lola the
Lola.
hell out of there. Yeah.
No.
Can I resist it? Can I resist it?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to deny it, yes.
Can I? That's a yes or no. Okay. What do I have to roll?
Oh wait. Okay. You're gonna resist it if I throw it, so it would be burning anything that I do. So.
Don't throw. I'm telling you. Leave me to my fate.
If she resists it, I am not going to burn that action for you.
Okay. So I'm rolling. Well, if it's an automatic success for me, what would she roll to resist?
Boons normally work on allies. If an ally decides to decline it, they are technically considered neutral in this brief little moment. Instead of teleport, you might have to change this to force move.
Above game, there might be something Lola could do with influence to get this thing off of us, but I'm not sure if it'll work. I don't know. That's above game. That's player-to-player talk.
Okay, can I, in theory, see Lola?
From your position, I think you could. I need you to roll perception actually, because this where that statue is. That is.
Okay. Because this will depend.
Yeah, that's kind of within line of sight. So.
Perception.
Yeah, this thing doesn't.
Nah, I can't see her.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, that statue's.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm teleporting Cass then. Because that's all I can see.
You can see her, yeah.
I'll take it. It. I won't resist it. She's
Castria.
fucking scared of this thing.
Could you please use your ruler and show me its space 25 feet away where you'd like to be?
Let's see.
Up to.
25 feet. You said you use the ruler. Don't move yet, though, right?
Please use the ruler so I can see where you want
Yep.
to go.
25, probably about there.
There? All
Yeah.
right. That's fair. Yeah. Area, you see Castria, there is a haunted look of recognition in her face. You choose her, she teleports, that is your move action. Minor actions you'd like to do, you have potions, or you can handle items, or what have you, during this moment.
Can't really move to get anywhere, because that was my movement. I will do fast draw to switch from bow to sword.
Got it.
And then I'm done.
Okay. You use another minor action to also, I believe you're maintaining resistance on Castria as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a solid turn for what you had. Lola, that's going to bring us to you.
Okay. I have 5 in influence, so I'm gonna try greater domination. And I'm gonna burn 2 legend points that I have left. That's all my legend points left.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking, either domination or making it think that we left or something. With influence, we just need it distracted long enough for all of us to get the hell out of there.
All right.
I die.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I died.
Please, if you don't mind, roll a logic roll as well. I'm giving this to you as a free one.
$17.
You attempt to reach out to dominate this thing with, I believe, your usual method, your voice. It does not react in a way that you would anticipate. It does not react like a creature. It does not react like a humanoid. This thing is utterly alien. With a 17, I'm going to go ahead and let you know this. This thing is immune to domination and charm effects.
Fuck, okay.
This thing, you feel in your stomach that sense of vertigo, that something is far too close to you. The flight responses are firing signals in your brain as well. This thing should not be real. This thing is all sorts of things going on right now. I believe you did not use this as a focus action. You still have your movement and minor actions if you'd like to. You may also attempt to circle around it or whatever else you want to do.
I have its attention.
You may attempt to provoke it.
Is that I have to roll for that, or I can just can just
You
heal
will
it?
have to roll for that, yes. If you want to make it the Bane version, yes, you will have to roll for it. That is a minor action, however, so you're free to do it on your turn.
It's a 9. I don't think, or it's 12. I don't think I'm gonna get much
12.
from that.
You're attempting to get its attention. It turns its lumbering body over in your direction. You may have its attention. Whether 12
Then-
really succeed or not, I can't tell you.
Okay. I am staying so that in its vicinity, so I can't opportunity attack me, but I am moving to get it to look at me over here,
Okay.
away from everybody else.
You see it actively turns and snarls in your direction. It does not have any off-turn actions or anything it's going to do to you at this moment. You did not think about it.
Also, can I turn small in this moment?
That is a focus action, unfortunately. It's going to have to be
Got
the
it.
next turn.
Gotcha.
I'm terribly sorry.
No, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, you're good. Order operations, yee boy. That is going to be the end of your turn there. We are going to move back to the top of the round. Cass.
Scared. Scared for her friend.
You have a lot of options on your turn.
I do. It
What do you
is still within range. I look over at Lola. Lola, do I have any communication from you on what I should do? She's looking towards you, like. If you're speaking, you're muted.
No, I'm not talking to you guys. Sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
What's the plan?
I was literally talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a lot going on over here. What happened?
Cass is terrified. She sees you're trying something. Is there anything you do to communicate any sort of plan to the rest of us?
Get out of here! I got it.
This thing, you have to get away from it. As
I
soon as
know.
you can.
I will just get out while it's distracted. The longer you guys are in here, the longer I have to distract it.
I will bolster Lily. I think that means I have to drop my bolster on Iria, but I will give it to Lily.
Okay. Please roll for your bolster.
Yep.
And what attribute are you going to get?
Agility, because I want her to get the fuck out of there and be able to dodge things.
Okay, please roll bolster. We're looking for a 16.
I'm gonna put a legend point into this.
Okay.
I want it to
She's
go
just
well.
within range. That's a 16 on the d20.
29.
With a 29, you manage to... How do you apply this bolster to your friend who says she has this?
I bring up the queen card and send it her way. And it nestles itself in the strings of her loot as just like a good luck, and I will see you soon. And I'm going to use my movement, look at the others, and be like, let's go. I believe in her.
Okay.
She can do this.
Movement or anything?
Using my whole ass movement to leave.
Okay. We will put you at the entrance. You are running back down the hallway that you came up.
Yep.
Alright. Puddle, that brings us to you.
That's me. I don't have a major action. I do have a minor action, though. Hmm.
You do have minor actions, yes.
Yes. Trying to look to see if there's anything I can actually do with a minor action. Don't think there's much that's going to be useful. Yeah, I don't think glowing is gonna help here. I guess I will just try to book it.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright. You...
And that's about as far as I can go.
Okay. You go sprinting after Castria, using what movement you have. You're a little exhausted from trying to help out Puddle. This thing came out of the darkness and just royally messed up the whole situation. You managed to make your way towards the south exit after Castria. That is going to be your turn. That is going to bring us to end. And you are currently prone on the ground. Josie is right next to you, and you see, from your position, hard to tell where Lola is, but you know that thing is starting to circle around and is starting to, like, snarl and look in multiple directions.
Yeah. I say hi to Josie because I haven't seen him. Like, oh, hey, Josie. And I would use, what is it, half my movement to get up?
Yes, it is half your speed in order to get up.
And then I'll get up, get rid of the knockdown. So that means I have 15 feet, so I'll move back away from that thing.
Okay.
Cool. And I'm gonna be in range of a little bit. Could be. Some
Alright.
no way. And 50 feet is within range. I will attempt concealment on Lola.
Ah, okay.
So it's like guns advantage 1. I don't have legend points. So 27.
A 27 is still gonna do it. Add
Yeah,
that
because
power level.
power level 5.
Yeah. I'm assuming we are leaning into...
make her invisible. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
And then at power level 5, they also get advantage 3 to hide, plus 3 to guard. Gets attack with a minus 2 to guard for enemies that can't detect the target.
You got it.
One.
Lola is impacted with this effect that waves around her, and she suddenly shimmers and starts to fade from sight. I believe you have 5 more feet of movement if you want to pick a direction.
Yeah, move away. So then it would have been.
Got it.
That would have been just shy of reach.
You got it. The Ravenous comes to its turn. Looking around at everything, Lola has attempted to get its attention. It turns, snarls, looking for something to gain purchase with. As it does so, it kind of Lola, you can feel it sniffing at the air, but it might not be able to notice you. If you wouldn't mind, Lola, please roll either agility or presence with advantage 3.
Does that matter which one it is?
Oh,
It is your choice. This is essentially a stuff for you. If it cannot detect you, it's going to have a worse time trying to get you.
And you still have the posture, so it'd be a 4.
That's true.
Yeah,
If you
okay.
choose
So if
the
you use agility,
Alright.
that'd be advantage 4 altogether.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
27. Okay. Just a
Yeah.
second. Manage to hide.
And the last place it would have been sensing you is like in this direction.
This thing needs. It sniffs at the air, snarls, and turns in your direction, Lola. 27's a really good roll. Unfortunately, a 51 still manages to surpass that. It's still not able to get a good idea of where specifically you are. It is going to take one of its limbs and attempt to swipe at you. It is not sure exactly what it is sensing at this moment. Your guard should be
My guard is 16. Normally.
your guard is a 16.
Normally, yeah. That's my-
that is
my-
a 29 to hit you. You're going to be taking 13 points of damage unless you want to do something.
How much?
13.
That's fine.
Okay. It is going to go and with a leg, reach out, slam it to your side, and I will make this plain to everyone else. Lola is in a bad position as she is brought to the ground.
If I'm not worried, you guys don't need to be worried.
You still have your stuff. It does not look like it wants to move from its position. That is going to be the end of its turn as it sits in that space.
So is she knocked down or is she grappled?
I'm fine.
She is knocked down.
Okay.
The creature knows
Then
where
you
she
still
is.
have, you can still get up and get out.
The
Yeah, I have 4
creature,
points left.
at this moment, knows where she is.
Okay. We
And
can't see her. We couldn't help her if we wanted to.
There,
Nope, I'm on
the
my own.
rest of you can see like a nothing paw rest on a space that just is invisible. It is just air. Everyone sees this. I'm not going to be that mean of a DM. Everyone can see that.
If they see it, can I yell something?
Yes, you may. It's a free action.
Get out! The longer I have to do this, the worse it'll be. Get out!
Josie? Is going to go a little chaos. She pulls out what looks to be a small bit of metal, loads it to her slingshot, aims and fires it at this creature as a minor action. This thing pelts off its side as she attempts to invoke a provoked Bane on it to try to get it off of her. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't even connect with it. She just looks back at you guys, and not knowing what else to do, is going to move. She's gonna run. Area that brings us to you.
Give me a second.
Actually, before her end turns, Iria, what is on your mind? What is on your face?
Vengeful.
Got it. 1 second.
Okay. Where's my...
She looks at you. You shouldn't be abandoning your buddies. She's gonna reach out, take what looks to be a little bracelet and snaps it over your wrist. She's gonna bolster you to your agility. As she goes and, not knowing much else to do at this moment, is going to make a quick tactical sort of repositioning. That brings us to your turn.
I am going to, since I have the sword out, I am just going to start slashing the air, which causes dust to kick up, and I'm attempting to blind this thing. I am going to put 2 legend points behind this.
Okay.
So with the 2 legends and then the bolster, that's a +3, correct?
Yes. So 2 legend points will add +2 to this roll.
Okay.
$27. You...
Well, actually, it's 29.
29. You managed to slash up as you said, a quick tornado with a flurry of motion as this grout, this gravel that surrounds you of statues from long past manages to kick up. This thing, you don't know if it has eyes. But as you throw this attack with everything you got at it, it seems to take effect as it snarls and turns back and just starts shaking its head. That seems to have done the trick. It is blinded.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Okay.
And if you see Area, her feet are fully planted.
Mm-hmm.
She's dug in.
Got it. Area, you end your turn there?
Yep, that's all my movement.
Lola. As you
Yes.
lay on the ground with this creature hovering over you, snarling, trying to make heads or tails of its current situation, you hear a voice speak up, go, "Hey, so you're gonna have to pay me back for this later, okay?"
I don't make this unless I read the contract.
There
What?
is a sudden bamfing noise. Everyone hears and sees a cloud of just bright turquoise and magenta smoke appear in that area. And Lola, you are shunted out of the grasp of this creature. You're also standing on your feet. As a voice you have not exactly heard before activates something, and you are just suddenly a fair distance away from where you were at that moment. As Marks is going to take his turn and try to make a good deal. Lola, that does bring us to you, however.
Okay, well, my plan was to throw a phantasm once you were all out of the room so I could make my escape, but as it is blinded, I guess I will just run out.
I believe a phantasm can affect other senses.
It's, I'm only at level 5, and I think you have to hit 6 to affect all senses. At level 5, it's just visual, auditory, or at least that's how I read it.
I think
At level
that's
6.
right, because I had to do that with Zeph.
From power level 1, you can affect taste, level 2, smell, sound, or touch. Level 3, then you get to affect sight. So you can, if you think it has other senses that it might be able to rely on,
Scent.
you can throw a phantasm to create other effects.
I'm gonna throw a phantasm to the corner of the room, something that smells like the thing he ate.
Got it. Okay. If you don't mind, please roll your phantasm.
That's fucking genius, by the way.
Oh, that's
I
a
think that's
19 on the D20. That's a really good roll.
So it's about a 24.
If you wouldn't mind, point out which corner you want it to be in.
Where's the pointer thingy?
If you click and hold.
Far up, right.
Right
Like
next to
you're
behind
staying up,
that,
right.
devil.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, as you lay that out, you use your major action order to do this. You have your movement and other sort of things. As you do that, you do hear, "Oh God, something smells bad over here." Uh-oh. Did you hear someone maybe in that area? It's fine, he's invisible.
And then I'll use my movement to start making way. However, if I go up, that's a different way, right? Because everyone's down.
Where everyone else is going, yes.
I don't think I have that much movement is my issue. I only have like 30 feet, and I don't think I'm...
Yeah, you have
that.
30 feet. Fantastic.
So,
Action. Yeah, so you can make your way around that way if you'd like to.
It's about there.
We are holding close to the door, though, waiting for you, so... You'll probably have enough time to get to us.
That was a really good move, in my opinion.
I think she could do it.
Oh yeah, no, that was great. Lola, you managed to start skirting your way over in that direction. That is going to be the end of your turn. I will say just DM Fiat, Shiri, and Buddy have managed to make their way out as well. Castray, that brings us to you. Are you continuing to run?
She is going to hold where she is, right at the entrance, so she can get out, but she is gesturing for everyone to go past her. I'm going to call out to Iria. Hurry! And, hold an action to attack if anything comes in this particular area that I do not like.
Okay. I will, if something that you do not like comes within the space, I will give you your turn as per the interrupting function.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Bubble, that brings us to you. What's our thoughts?
I can see Iria's kind of still the only one still in there, right?
Iria looks like she's standing up, I believe.
Can I try to force move Iria towards us as I run back?
You may.
And I'm not going to resist it because I'm not thinking behind. I'm thinking in front. So it's...
It is a bait attack. This does not automatically succeed. I'm going to need you to roll versus Iria's guard, I believe.
Okay.
I believe that does
Does a 19 hit?
How much space do you get on your attribute?
The max level or
The max level you have available to you, yes.
10 feet.
Quiet, you. Thunder!
10 feet.
God is adding sound effects to our game.
Ira, you are shunted 10 feet back, I believe, in that direction, Puddle.
Just as I'm running, I do a little paint and like a little trail of water, kind of like the water that floats around me, kind of like lassos and pulls Iria like 10 feet.
Got it.
As I'm gonna just running out.
Yeah,
Got it.
I'm basically gesturing everybody to come. I am the air flight attendant,
Last
making
round, lock the door.
everybody off.
Yep. Alright.
The teacher on the field trip.
Yep.
Everybody back in the bus.
That brings us to End. End, Lola is concealed. She is running in some direction. Unfortunately, she's invisible even to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep my interaction to keep hers on.
You got it.
Since I have superior concentration, I will attempt an aura of hate. Which I already needed an 18.
You got it. That's a 28.
And then I will move.
Low level haste. You managed to get that on yourself in your immediate area. That's lightning outside.
Where everybody's at. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
you got it. You managed to make your way to the south. All right. That is going to bring us to the rabbits. It is blinded. It's not able to see. I am. going to
smell.
give it-
The phantom thing too, right? Or,
Do what?
The phantasm in the corner.
Yes, it is also interacting with the phantasm. I think in this case, I'm going to roll a d20 for it. This is not a resist roll. This is just to see if it's clever enough to try to figure out other targets. I don't think with an 11 it's going to do that. What is your influence number at, Lola? 5. Yeah, your average roll is going to be higher than that. It is going to go for the easy meal, and you see it run in that direction and begin mauling the statue. It is going to spend its turn there. Not realizing what's going on at that moment, it has used its move and major actions in order to get over there. It does not get a free resist about it. It may do so next turn, however. That being said, Phantasm is a special bait that does need to be concentrated on, so that is important to know. You may not want to turn fairy just yet. That is going to be the end of its turn. Josie, looking at everything that's going on around, still can't see Lola, so she is just going to keep it moving and not cause any blockages. Congested tunnel is a dead tunnel, as she scampers forward. Iria, that brings us to you.
Can I call out to Iria?
You can attempt to.
Have faith in her. I do.
begrudgingly. Wait, hold on.
It's up to you if you want to use your vengeful flaw.
I'm using it again. It's like I'm not leaving her. I've already lost her once today. I'm not leaving without her.
So you would choose.
And
So you would choose to have her lose you?
Also, she still has her scarf.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
No, you do. You haven't gotten it back
Well, I
yet,
didn't.
but that's maybe not your focus.
Begrudgingly, I sheathe the sword
Okay,
and walk back.
you got it. You do not use your vengeful flaw. Perfectly fine.
I used it the first time though.
That did not place you at a great tactical disadvantage. I'm going to be real with you. Mart, for his purposes, calls out, "Okay, guys, so I'll see you later," or something. Oh, I should get out of here. Yeah. And you hear a raucous noise as all the shit that Mart is carrying is basically brought with him as he goes scampering. It's easy to tell he goes up the north door. Lola, that brings us to you.
Alright, I'm gonna move my full amount, which is about there, or is... no. And I will be kind of whisper yelling, "I'm right here! Go, 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 go!"
I mean, you can also dash as an action if you want
You
to.
may.
I'll dash here. And just because she saw all of it, I'm dashing right into Iria and kind of like moving her with me, like, move!
And as you
got
do
it.
that, Cass makes eye contact with Iria and just grins.
All right. Lola,
I am full size, by the way. I am full size.
yeah,
So it's like Iria is tiny. I am half picking Iria up.
I recognize that angry yelling at me.
Charge attack, Irius, you can't see it coming, you just move.
I'm grabbing her. I'm like, grab, move.
Roll might! Roll it!
I'll roll it if you want me to roll mine.
With Lola having made it to the threshold of the hallway, behind you, you hear snarls and slavering jaws as this thing tears into a statue.
Is there a door?
Roll perception for me.
I was gonna say, if we're all through, there's something I want to try to do.
Gotcha, yeah.
If there's not a door when Iria looks, I want to try to throw a barrier up.
Gotcha. There is a sliding door situation. It's supposed to shut in with like stone sort of deals.
You could also just freeze whatever handles or mechanisms to make sure it stays.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
It currently looks like the mechanism hasn't fired just yet. Or perhaps it has been disarmed in some way. I will say this. If you guys want to try to teamwork it back into functioning order, I would like a team plan right here, right now. I'll give you a free...
So essentially it looks like it's jammed, right?
Yes.
Can I do either
I am
precog or
activating
something? Oh, you got
I am
something?
activating the Chaos Buster and telling everybody to run. And I'm throwing the orb to
You got it.
dislodge whatever. Yeah.
We will consider this a damaging attack then.
Okay.
Or what kind of bane do you want to try to do with it? This is
Well, I was just
weird
using the
usage
Chaos
of it.
Buster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just would it be
Forced
knocked
move?
down? Yeah, knocked down, forced move.
Go ahead and roll for that. Let's say the DC is 15.
So knockdown.
Uh,
So roll knockdown bane.
Just a DC 15 or to hit it.
Okay.
I don't think the Bane really matters unless it's like persistent
Yeah.
damage or some shit like that. That's just with a T20. What are you doing?
Oh, it hit.
It hits. Iria, you get your team back up a bit, and you go hurl this thing. There is a loud crackling as these stone just shut right there at that moment. Anybody else want to reinforce it or anything else along those lines?
I'm gonna try to freeze it in place once it.
Give me that shot. DC 15.
Just energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm rolling hot tonight.
You guys want to hit hard, you roll 40s. As you see this door slam shut, you go, and I can do you one better. Just pure solid ice coats this entire door, both in front of you and behind it. The sounds of the beast fade away as you all begin to slink back through the hallway where Iria, you, and Castria have come from. Ahead of you, Josie has been at work disabling some of these traps as quickly as she can, knowing you guys might need to make a hasty exit. The sounds of the beast do not follow after you. It seems that you've managed to escape from its attention. Whatever that thing is, I think all of you, with a sharing glance, know that thing, whatever it is, should not be here. For the ending of combat, we're going to go ahead and take 5. Holy fucking shit, Lola.
Yeah, that was cool.
Woo! I was so scared for you.
That's the thing. I wasn't.
You did a good job. I knew you had the tool set for some to at least buy us some time. So I knew you could do it. I was just real nervous that the dice were going to be a dickhead to you. And they weren't. They were fine.
The sounds of a beast that hungers and consumes. Something that the only signifying quality you can apply to it is beast and hunger and jaws. Fades back in the room where you all flee from. Josie has done her work, making sure the traps will not catch you on the way out. Much faster progress this time around. As you guys flee, I'm going to ask for the two of you who know where you are, what direction do you want to take as you make your way back towards that particular T-junction where the two of you met? Iria and Castria.
Can I roll a precog? A quick one?
You may.
Not the kind that automatically works because I have to take time on that, but just a quick.
Sure. What are you attempting to find out?
Just which way to our goal? Our next goal.
Can I give her a bolster?
I mean, I just rolled, but
Oh, sorry.
I'll take it if I'm allowed.
This is a very nebulous question. I do have to clarify with you.
Okay.
What is your goal? Because currently your goal is to get away from that thing.
A place to rest and regroup near that junction.
You have perhaps a couple of different options. You can go down the hallway that area came from. It is a dead end, but it's highly possible that whatever area was in, and she would know this herself, is probably trapped once more.
Okay.
Or you can go back the way you came from with Josie, where there are many dead things.
And one that's still talking.
Perhaps. Roll me perception if you don't mind, along with that. You don't see it in your vision. The subject that you refer to yourself.
She's kind of audibly says, I thought it was going to stay. She shakes it away. I'll express to Iria, we could go back to where you were, but it is probably already retrapped. I feel it may be safer where I came from, but I don't want to stay there. I'd say more than an hour.
Because I don't know what went on, and there was already somebody trapped in there when I got in there.
Who was trapped?
There was an elven man, heavily tattooed. He was supposed to help me, but he kind of ran off and left me behind after I saved him.
Gears?
Pointy.
No, gears.
Yes. All over his body.
You will not be meeting him again.
Good for him.
The thing that spawned those monsters, the teeth, also took something from him. He is no more and yet remains. He also was the thief I believe Josie complained of. I lean down to Jonesy. Or Josie.
Josie looks up, Jesus. And nods a bit. Yeah, it's complicated. It's really complicated. Should we head back that way?
I sense it is safe enough for now.
There's no traps that way.
But be on the lookout. That thing in there, it has brothers or sisters.
Yes, I'll lead the way. You're good.
She's telling the rest of the group. There are more. There's at least... how many did you say total? Was it 4 total or was it 5 total?
4.
There are 3 more, just like it.
Loli, you have your hand up.
I was asking to heal. What do I have to?
At your level, that's a D8. That does explode. So.
Yeah, can I throw a heal on end if I can?
Absolutely. At this time, as you guys.
That's
are
a
making
1.
your way, thanks to
Okay.
Ed's aura of haste, you guys are walking, but still making a good speed down this hallway as we go. Shiri, for one thing, as danger reared its head, hearing the call to retreat, Buddy, not knowing what else to do in the situation, somehow managed to scoop you up and carry you out into the hallway. Once you managed to get back to your feet, he put you down. Kind of gave you a little shrug, sorry.
Thank you, buddy.
He holds up your boot, and Taco is still in there. He did not abandon it. He had to take turns to get back and forth, but...
Thank you. For the people that do need healing, would regeneration help them? Or...
the word regeneration, yeah, actually would help everybody out.
Okay.
It doesn't heal lethal, does it?
It does not.
That takes full hour at least.
Yeah,
How much am I able to heal with a 16?
For As you guys, and yeah, sure, if you want to roll for your aura, I believe you're looking for an 18-ish.
Okay.
You get one health, and
I think
Health
you guys
has
are a little
7
shaken
bloods.
in this moment.
Yeah, I got like 1, 2.
That thing did.
I'm gonna add a couple legend points.
Yeah. I would recommend not, personally.
Oh.
Because
I'm
we're
not putting you in
about-
immediate danger.
Yeah, we're also about to have a short rest, which we can get a lot of health back that way, I think.
With your 17,
I have
with your 17 on the die, you get your aura, because your attribute will get you past an 18. So, your bottom number of regeneration, I believe, is D4. So, as time goes on, you're able to do like a D4 of healing to everyone. That's your top level, anyways. So, yeah, if you want to roll that, Sherry.
I got 27 bloods. I'm okay.
Yeah, you
I
have a
am-
crazy amount of max HP.
I am at my
Yeah, I
current
do.
max of 16 bloods.
That explodes. Sherry, you may roll another D4. Everyone manages to get another 7 healing points as I believe Sherry radiates this aura of, I'm assuming, sparkles?
Yes.
As this swirling sort of like just light, gentle mist of these white sparkles land on you, and you feel your wounds probably begin to knit themselves back together. And you in particular, something that may have been broken starts to get fixed back. Did you have your hand up? Okay.
I was just counting the total petals and blood on it.
As you go to make your way down the tunnel, Josie has taken the forefront with the little lamplight dangling off her pole. As she looks back and goes, okay, so everything in this area should be dead. Hopefully nothing else has come up. God! Hey man. Nice to see you again. As she says that, she steps out of the exit of the hallway and makes like a wide berth around something. Castria, you know exactly who it is. Iria, you lay eyes on an elven figure that mostly matches the description of the guy who left you for dead. However, the tattoos have disappeared for the most part. The eye patch now lays askew. The eyes are just pure void past the lids. The mouth hangs ajar, and there is a hole that goes through his chest, not slickened with gore or anything else along those lines, but of some other like darkened substance material, something along those lines. But as she kind of takes a few steps away from it, its head slowly turns towards Castria. You have returned.
Yes, I believe it would be safe here for regrouping. You moved.
I did not.
You were not in my vision. Why can I not see you?
Because perhaps I no longer exist.
How can I converse with something that no longer exists?
That is a question I cannot answer. I am not the one who found the way.
You look to that one for all answers?
They do not provide the answers. They are simply the one who found the way.
I see. Good to see you again. We will be just over there.
It does not further acknowledge that with like good to see you again or anything else along those lines. It doesn't track, for the most part, any of your movements or anything else along those lines. It this male elf figure just stands there, just taking up space. Behind it, through the hole, you see a torch just lit, casting light through it. At this point, you guys are free to your own devices.
I think Lola would go and like find a place to sit for a bit.
There's thankfully a smooth bit of stone that's a little elevated from the rest of the cave floor, or the broken stone floor, whatever you want to call this.
But before she does, she would find Ira and just, okay, I can't promise it didn't get a little dirty in the water. And she hands it to Ira after untying it from her hand.
Erie is just staring at you, just like stunned. Like there's like you just see like lip quivering.
Are you okay?
You,
I promise I didn't. I'm pretty sure it's not ripped. I swear. I did my best to take care of it, but I did kind of lose track of you in the water, and all I had was this, so it did get wet. I don't know if this was the best drying method for it, but I promise the scarf is just fine.
You had it, and like she just like her hands shaking as you hand it to her, and it's just like you see like the one eye you see, you just see a tear just slowly goes down it, and just deep breaths. I can't put in words what this means to me, and that you brought it back to me. I thought I'd lost it forever. I think I already owe you one drink. I think I owe you two now.
I ain't gonna say no to a free drink. I didn't know it meant so much to you, and I'm really happy I took care of it now. But it's back. Everything's good. We're solid. Please breathe. Also, DM, if I can request a change of music.
You got it. Kind of out of
This is really odd.
You're good. You're good.
I'm sorry I couldn't hold on to you better back there.
In the raging waters that scattered everybody. Yeah, it's totally okay. I was able to turn large in time. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Clearly, I'm fine. We all nearly died, but chill. Everyone's alive. I'm gonna kill that thing when I get back to it.
You just see her clutching the scarf.
She sits down with you. She's just like putting her arm around you, like, it's okay. The scarf is okay. For completely misreading this whole thing. She's just like, I swear the scarf is fine. There's not a single tear on it.
Even if you had tore it, it's the meaning of this. Perhaps sometime I'll explain, but you don't understand how much this.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's important to you. I don't need to understand anything beyond that. It's important. And you can tell me over those 2 drinks you now owe me that I will be choosing, by the way. As in, I will know what's in them and you won't.
If that's how it be, that's how it'll be.
Also, next time I say get out of a room, please get out of the room.
I'll learn to let you do your thing.
Thank you. I don't get in the way when you're doing your zipping and slashing and zipping and slashing. I sure as heck don't get in front of N's gun.
What do you mean? Every time Inns pulled that out, something good's happened.
Were you not there? I feel like I've seen it do more than.
I just don't like to see people I care for get hurt.
Me neither. Which is kind of why I squared up against some weird black icky thing.
No. You did good.
We're alive. I almost wasn't. That thing got me good.
Well, at least you didn't end up like End potentially.
Yeah, let's not talk about that, because if anything was terrifying, it's watching someone who was usually the most resilient of the group get taken out so quickly. That was I won't lie. That did freak me out for a second there. That was too mad to care. I'm a little freaked out now, but I'll get over it.
Again, thank you.
Thank you guys for finding us in time.
She just sits back and she puts the scarf back on.
It is a pretty color on you.
Thank you.
I'll just sit with her.
See if you sit down.
You just see her like just kind of like staring off, like wiping the tear and just kind of just like looking up.
I'm gonna start just playing some music for people to relax.
I think, and during this moment, nobody else is checking on you. Probably Sherry. Buddy is kind of over by you, and just kind of like looking you over, making sure there's no huge gaping wounds on you.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like everybody's like I have my own regeneration, so I probably will take that on and then turned off all those invisibility. But hey, buddy, how you doing?
Just looks up at you, looks over at Sherry, looks back up at you, just gives you a little like a quizzical thumbs up sort of situation.
Can I do something weird?
Sure. So please.
So N's a bit tore up, right? Can I use my observant perk on their makeup to see if it is fleshy, or I just want to see, because this, if I'm ever going to see under that flawless skin, this is going to be the time. So Cass is just kind of curious, especially after the smooth marble room, what N's deal is. Can I use my observant perk? And I'm asking this to End as well, if they're comfortable with that, to at a glance see what I can see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And you took a chomp from essentially a grizzly bear sort of monster that leapt out into reality and almost broke you in half. It is up to you what insights you want to give to Castria in this moment. I believe perhaps the off-coloration of your blood compared to, say, a regular human, for one. Is there any other details you'd like to provide to her? I give you the floor.
Especially since your regeneration was starting kicking in. I don't know what her observed. She would have seen like these very, like, almost silvery threads across her body, and parts where she was mauled, like the lines kind of re-straightened and just reformed. Just removing all like it doesn't even leave a scar or anything. It's just back to new. A lightish red coloring of her blood. Now dried, just start to like evaporate almost. I think some like the deeper part that's still closing up would be like some flash of like a silver platinum kind of dark metal. And along there, instead of don't know if you've seen veins, but like instead of like vein-like, like little transparent, like shimmering, instead of normal veins. Damage time and trying to see this. And then just as it just repairs itself, it was just the lines just flash until they meet up. Yeah, I think that's right now.
There is quite a talented resilience you have therein. It's quite beautiful. Are you in pain?
No.
No? Well, I suppose
No,
that is good.
Not anymore. I mean, I was a little bit more for a bit. That thing attacked me, and then I guess it hit me so hard it flew away or something. And then I woke up next to Josie. And then, but no, I'm feeling a lot better.
That is good. But being physically better isn't always the same as feeling okay up here. How do you feel up here?
Better. I was feeling better, but I'm just a little bit sad about losing my crown that I had made earlier.
Oh, I'm
During the-
so sorry. It was quite beautiful. We will find you more flowers to make a new crown, I promise.
Yeah. Well, I can make it out of something else, something neater that we find.
I tell
Yeah,
you what,
this is not...
the gyms have a jeweler. If you're interested, I could always perhaps help commission a piece for you. One that would be more resilient.
Oh. You know, if anything, that sounds a lot nicer than the idea I had, because I just know a lot of blacksmiths and stuff.
Well, perhaps we can combine some blacksmiths and the jeweler.
Okay. Then I can show you my dwarf buddies. They're pretty cool.
I would love to see. And I do hope everyone comes to Emerald's going away party. I would like my new friends to meet my family. But I am glad you are okay. You gave us all quite a scare.
Oh yeah, like even the other thing we fought first kind of scared me there for a bit.
Speaking of which, Josie, did you mention that we had to check up if the slots, did they not have an infectious quality?
Josie in this moment, with attention being brought this way and that, knowing what took place in past combat, has been transfixed by N's makeup.
Josie?
She snaps out of it. Sorry, I have so many questions. I'm so sorry. Can you please repeat that?
The slots. I believe you said they had an infectious quality.
Oh, yes.
Is that something we should be worried about?
Was anyone struck by that thing?
I was.
She says it aloud to the group.
I took a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. How good are you with your eyes? That sounds a little weird. Or do we have any? Is anyone very specifically really good with like medical stuff?
That would be our Shiri.
Okay, cool. So, what we've been able to surmise is that these things, when they are managed to get you with their claws, may be able to implant eggs within the wound. It is kind of gross, but if we're able to take a look at the wounds themselves, we can probably verify if they're in there or not. So, I'll try to help out. Shiri, you good?
Gross doesn't bother me. I just worry, should I wear gloves or something?
I think you should be fine. It's long
Okay.
as you don't touch it with an exposed wound yourself, you should be good. It's one of those situations where it's like, don't worry, I got it out. Oh no, now it's in me. But, thankfully it shouldn't be too bad.
Okay. Let's give it a try.
Okay. I would like both End and Puddle, if you don't mind. Roll a fortitude for me. This is a little after the fact, but okay. Going off of what Josie has to share about the information, I think, Sherry, you specifically have a feat related to something along these lines. Could you please roll Learning with Advantage? With 2 advantage, actually.
Oh. Well, would I get 2 advantages?
Oh, you're good. If that D6 keeps exploding like crazy like that, that's more than enough. You managed to kind of take a look at the specific wounds that they had received. Thankfully, and the workings of your makeup knitting together don't stop long enough for Shiri to take a look. You take a look over at Puddle. It looks like it was more of an injury to her dignity than actual body. With enough of a little routine checkup sort of situation, other than maybe a slight cough or something along those lines, it appears that these 2 are infection-free.
Awesome.
Josie does point out that a cough is not a symptom of it. Just to clarify.
Could be anything.
So they're good. Okay. Cool.
Not a worry then.
That was terrifying.
I agree.
I have not seen anything like that before. I'll be real with you. That's a new one. I've seen a lot of stuff. That's new.
It is.
And there's 3 other ones running around.
There's
Yes, when I saw what happened to, and her eyes will just glaze over to where the elf is.
The entity is fully facing you, Castria, as you turn and look at him.
She nods. When I witnessed what happened to him, it seems whatever he took, or she, or the one, took from the elf, it was able to spawn 4 of those things. They scattered to the winds. I do not know where they are.
By the by, Puddle and Shiri, if you'd like to roll either perception or learn, you have your choice.
Me as well.
her realm.
You said perception or learning?
Yes, your choice.
Where is he?
Owing off of some of the descriptive stuff that Aria had muttered back in the hallways before you got here, and a recent conversation you had with some folks, this guy seems to fit the bill of a certain someone that the particular gang had been looking for.
Well, it looks like they're not going to find their friend. Were you all able to find... This is the thief from the group with the X scar. Me and Shiri met up with them earlier. They seem to not be thieves, from if they're to be trusted, and he seemed to be the thief among them. Were you all able to recover Josie's things?
Yes.
When you were looking, did you happen to find a ring on him or with the things he had stolen?
I wasn't around when they first met him, and I ran into him after, so that would be on Josie and Cass if they have a ring.
I do not know about the ring. Was it among the possessions you found?
Puddle. The moment you look back at the entity, it is holding its hand up, and you see a ring on one of its fingers.
Is it is it a thorn or a horn ring? Because I have in my notes I have horn, and in parentheses before it I have a T.
There appear to be a set of two horns curling back on it.
Okay, a horn ring. Is Castia your friend? Is he trustworthy, or is he going to kill me if I try to talk to him?
I have been very careful not to engage in a way to upset. I honestly do not know. I can talk to him if you would like.
You think he would be willing to part with that ring? I made a promise.
We may ask.
He wasn't
Do you think
very
he'll give me
trustworthy when I dealt with him.
I don't think they are the same anymore.
Hello there! Guy? Thing? Man?
Attention is brought to him. Any of you who are now looking at him again is fully facing Puddle. Hand still outstretched.
That ring. Quite nice. Would you be willing to potentially part with it or make some sort of barter or sale for it?
This one does not need the ring. You may have it if you desire.
If you insist. And I'll just walk up and hold out my hand.
You walk
I'm going to
up-
walk with Puddle.
Yeah, you walk with Puddle. This could be a trap. Puddle, you walk over. It doesn't move from its position. Do you hold your hand out, or?
Yeah, I hold a hand out, but if it doesn't move, I'll just kind of like slowly take my hand and just...
You hold your hand out for a bit, like, the arm moves downwards, its hand passes through your hand. The ring does not.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh,
Its hand goes back down to its side.
Well, thank you. I wish you the best. I'm going to go back over here and brood a bit more about how I could have done better. Thank you.
It just kind of creepily stares after you.
And I'm gonna take the ring, pocket it, and then try to find somewhere where no one else is really sitting. And I want to sit down and try to talk to
Sherry,
my little friend.
Gotcha. Sherry, you've moved close to this entity. Do you have any questions about this thing as you look it up and down?
I want to closely inspect it.
Sure. Real quick, Lola, I do know you had your hand up earlier. Sorry.
Gone. It's gone. I'm so.
Yeah.
I was like, I did, and I was like, I did have my hand
I was
up.
like, shoot, I'm in the middle of something. I'll be right back. I apologize about that. Shiri, looking up and down this figure, about as tall as you. Fun fact: the majority of elves are, on average, shorter than humans in this world. they do have a varying range of heights and everything like that. It's just the average is just, they're not 6 foot for the most of them. But you see his head kind of comes up towards you as it turns and looks in your. It just makes a non-connecting eye contact with you.
She's gonna shift 90 degrees and see if he's still paying attention.
If you are within its space, it seems like its head kind of slowly tracks after you.
Another 90 degrees?
I see.
I have a reason for this.
Its head just stops at a certain point, but it does not full body move after you.
So it's doing like a little owl thing, like, whoo-hoo.
The head kind of stops like where the neck would have its whole tension and everything kind of stuck there. So it's not defying its own, like, the idea of the physics of the body for you.
Okay.
But when you blink, it turns and faces you within that blink span.
If I wanted to see if it was more like, because looking around at the room, does it look like it'd be strictly magic, or could it be like a mix of science and magic in here?
This chamber you find yourself in does not belie a strong sense of magic. It does not belie a strong sense of science or anything else like this. This is what you've kind of seen as a sort of collapsed or broken sort of room. So if this were to have some function before this, it's not capable of serving that sort of progress. So this is like a chamber turned into like a natural sort of cave almost. There is broken rock every here and there. There's nothing to consider like a actual ceiling. There is maybe like the idea of some cracks with like light shining through, but it might just be a facsimile of daylight or something along those lines.
I have a question, but I can't tell if this is above game knowledge or like if this would be considered sheer knowledge. Like, would it be?
And I may answer.
Would it be possible that this whole thing is a rune, or like part of it, like part of a spell, if that makes sense?
The room itself, the most magic I think you could like turn and with just naked eyes just kind of make out is the torch on the wall next to him. It is not the right color for a natural burning torch. It does not give the smell or the heat that a normal torch does. It seems just to be a torch that is on fire from magical means. Within the rest of the space, that seems to be it. I think you would probably clock that the situation of the environment you find yourself in does not belie any sort of magical means other than the typical undermaze stuff that you have seen within here. None of that seems to be providing anything to the entity that you are standing near.
Mm-hmm.
Cass will wander up behind you, seeing as you're playing with her friend. You seem curious.
I am. It's... I'm trying not to play with it, but at the same time I'm curious. It's like, probably shouldn't poke the bear, but I want to.
I too am curious. What?
This one is not a bear.
I too am curious. Death is a place I cannot see past. The place we all join.
Eventually. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna reach up my hand and see if that wants to touch my hand.
You hold your hand out. It doesn't look towards it. But I think the intention is clear, and you see it go, lifts its arm, turns its hand over, goes to place it where it is. There is no temperature difference. It is not warm, it is not cold. It feels like perhaps it is just air. There's a part of you that thinks perhaps this is just an illusion. It lowers its hand, and you feel the idea of someone putting your hand, or their hand, in yours. But it has, like, no weight to it. Like, you are experiencing a second person point of view idea of phantom limb syndrome.
Is it bad I thought of Casper with the little, like, tingly feeling?
There's no heartbeat. There's no pulse. There's no feeling of something going awry in this body. At this distance, you see the cavity within its chest is pure straight through, and the edges of it that sort of leak out in like little tear marks almost resembles like black glass would be your best guess. It is not the idea of viscera. It doesn't look like ice. It looks like something is just perfectly pulled and made a hole, and it's just that needs to no longer be there. I would not say that maybe this thing is not alive, nor is it dead. It is just even some semblance of here, but it's not.
I wonder if it suffers in the same way Ipayat does. Does this one suffer?
This one does not suffer.
That is good at least.
This one has no means to suffer.
Is it wrong? I wish he could come with us. Just leaving him here. Something about that does not sit right.
Me either. But
what else do we invite if we bring him along? I've noticed you seem to like to put things to rest.
I do. Every soul deserves that at least.
Do you know why?
Life's a long journey in itself. I can't remember much. I remember a month, if that, if I can even do that. What I have seen of it, it's beautiful. It's fucked up in some places, don't get me wrong. but souls all have a mind of their own, and things make sense later.
You're far more patient than I. I like things to make sense now.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I like to make sense of things sooner than later, but it's still, yeah. Sometimes letting things be is its own thing too.
Sorry, I'm pausing for Lola. I thought you were pointing to her.
She did have her hand up just now.
I was waiting for you guys to finish. I was just like, after. Usually when I have my hands up, it means like when you guys are done with your interaction.
We can pause what we're doing because we're just kind of musing.
No. If you guys are not done with your
the
feet,
scene is good. We can just leave with us just kind of staring and pondering.
So curious.
Oh, that makes me feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Just for future reference, when I'm like this in the middle of something, it means after. It doesn't mean cut in the middle. So please don't
write down what you want to do in case you forget.
That's kind of why I was like, I'm okay with pausing.
That was
so we don't forget.
That was but it was a while in between that. That was actually a really long while. That was going to happen.
Like, why is this here? Oh, right.
Wait. The scene can kind of go there. I was just pondering because there really isn't anything we can do for him.
Say, there's a lot of questions about this entity, which was once an elven fellow, a member of a group of perhaps thieves and thugs and what have you, that is now just stripped down to this image of a person. If it's even still that. As you continue to kind of ponder over the situation. Lola, what you got?
I'm sure just kind of be asking us like, okay, so what are we missing? What's the list again?
Oh, hey, Cass.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's all right. And she'll just nod to this one and turn to Josie. Yes, Josie, I'm so sorry.
Lois, just curious. You still have that thing from Mart, right?
Oh yes, I have acquired the orichalcum. Bottle, you would probably like to see this. I think the only ingredients we need left are lightning in a bottle.
I will say, before we done all this, I did want to at some point have a talk with my little guy in my head. I had said that earlier. I don't know if it got picked up or not.
Got it. Yeah, I believe Puddle might actually be a little, like a few feet away at this moment.
Yeah, I'm like brooding in a corner with like fire in my hands, just staring at it.
But yes, the next thing would be lightning in a bottle.
Okay, and that's it? Then we go back and revive the dragon?
I double check my list. Is that all?
It appears lightning in a bottle is the last ingredient. Where you can get it, that's the question.
Okay, and that...
Sorry, I just remembered who might know where the lightning in a bottle can be obtained. Because he said so at the end of his last game, but he's not with us anymore. Sorry, go ahead.
What the fuck was I saying? Something about the monster. I'm sorry, I don't... It's gone. It's something about the monster. I'll come back to it.
Okay, we'll do...
Just go to Puddle. Puddle had something to do.
Puddle. You're a little bit off by yourself. The horn ring within your grasp fire licks off of your fingertips as you sit down. You're able to have your moment to yourself, but you can feel the presence of that entity always watching over your shoulder within your area.
I'm just gonna focus into the fire and reach out.
So truly my champion.
I need to be better equipped to deal with things like that in the future.
Perhaps. I'll be real with you. I have no fucking idea what the hell that thing was that came rushing through. Glad to see Anne's okay. She's your friend, right?
As am I. Of course. I don't think she likes me all that much, but ever since I tried to protect her from those vines, I don't know if I'm on the best side with her. Besides, you said you have no idea what that thing was?
No. I'll be real with you.
Mm.
That was a new one.
I don't know if, with knowing what I know, the entity that I know of that exists in this world that is basically incomprehensible, is that doesn't have any familiarity with what I just witnessed?
The entity that you're familiar with from your hometown area has many, many defining qualities to it that you have heard through folklore, or perhaps have caught out of the corner of your eye, or has been told to you via your professors, teachers, mayhaps your own parentage, or what have you. To look at a thing and have your brain tell you that's not possible, to look at something and see it for only the jaws it has, despite the fact that there is a fuzzy shape behind it, that it could, but this might just be something new altogether.
Cool. So that's two god-devouring creatures that I know of in this world, and I don't think that I'm equipped to deal with any of them.
Wait a second. What do you mean god-devouring creatures?
Yeah, surely you know the guy deep under that we don't talk about.
There's a guy deep under we don't talk about.
The ocean? I forget, you're fire, you don't really mix with the water.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's kind of like an endless void monster that just consumes and consumes and consumes and consumes and can control storms. He's kind of a bad guy.
What the... You are going to have to be more specific. This is something I'm not aware of. I need you to tell me about this, because I am well invested in your survival, champ.
Well, according to the history that we have in our city, it existed well before the cataclysm. Well before that, back when the gods were still there, it was there.
Oh. You make it sound...
It had a name for it, but I never really paid attention to it in class. The something. It'll.
Make it sound as if there's a titan swimming in your seas. Or a primordial or something.
They called it something of the. We called it the greed of the deep. Lucanos or something like that.
want to know more about
That
this.
it's a shame because I don't know more.
Hold on. This thing. I would like to know more. Whenever we get a chance. If you could find more information about this thing, if there's anything at all.
Oh, the only other thing I do know, it really wants to eat my city. And all the rest of the ocean.
That might be why we can't hear her. It might be. I don't know. I need more information. If I had, I don't know everything myself. I'm gonna be honest with you, but we need information.
You need information and I need to be stronger.
Yes. We'll think about that. But Champ, I'm very, very certain that I have picked wisely. I want you to succeed because I want to find her too. For reasons.
Are there others?
Oh, you trying to go around Novus's back and try to figure out some more? Nah, you're perfectly fine. Let's rap about this some more later. I might be able to put together some ideas. But, you know what? I think we might have to have a little bit of a proven trial for you. You want to catch lightning, don't you?
You think it's a good idea too. They keep telling me it's a bad idea. I think it's a great idea.
But we won't know until we try. Oh, I love this idea. Let's talk more later, okay? Oh, if you...
Sounds good.
I'm, no pun intended, I'm getting fired up from this. We gotta try this. We gotta make sure, we gotta go get this. Okay? You get the rest of the team on this plan. Let's go try to catch some lightning.
Of course.
Hey, it's a stupid idea, but if it works, is it stupid?
No. That was like the first lesson of being a pirate.
I chose right! We're gonna get along just fine. Unless there's anything else you wish to share with Nimbus during this time.
I'll just kind of put the fire out and I'll turn around and was kind of like a little bit defeated before. Now I'm just like back in it, ready to go.
Iria, you've had your hand out for a bit, so sorry.
Yeah. So before I showed up in Undertown, there was a small abandoned village I went to that had... And there were areas that had claw marks. Do those claw marks match the thing that we just fought?
No. The
Okay.
spread of the claw marks were way bigger.
Okay.
I don't think I can say within this moment of looking back, you'd be able to have a good gauge on how the claw marks look from this thing, because it was the heat of chaos and combat at that moment.
Okay.
Perhaps if you run into one of these things again, you can maybe get a good look at it.
Okay.
Good looking out, though.
Yeah.
That being said, Puddle, you come back. to the group. You see that Josie has fished out. I think, Cass, you put this jar within her bag.
Mm-hmm.
She's holding up a jar. Puddle, no roll necessary. You're looking at a jar with orichalcum shavings with it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got the orgasm.
I was given it by. Oh, I should check on him, and I'll use the diamond to see where Mart went. Mart.
Mart. Go ahead and roll spine for me if you don't mind. You do have, I believe, advantage 3 on this.
Oh, advantage 3? I think I rolled it just straight.
Yeah, roll 3d6 and we'll see if we can replace some of those. Of course, with explosion at the end.
Oh, I forgot to put explosion.
There's an explosion.
Yep, let me roll again.
There's 2 explosions, actually, so roll 2d6 more.
Alright, so what does that make?
25.
Okay.
That's definitely over his resolve. As you look through the diamond, it's been a little bit of time. You see a spot of the invisibility has worn off on him. He still carries a big rucksack on his back. Now that he's given you the ingredient that you were looking for previously, you see he stops in the middle of another room, kind of hunkers himself down into like a little nook or cranny or some sort, and pulls out one of those big tablet maps that you guys are already well acquainted with. He turns it around, fixates on it, looks up a bit, looks back down, and points at something, and puts everything back and goes and starts making his way towards to get out of the room.
Can I roll something to see what he pointed out on the map?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception within that vision.
Not my best thing, but I can try. I already used observant for the day. Shit.
Could be anywhere. He is basically on the move. You see that as he gets up and starts moving, something within this chamber starts moving, and he just picks up speed and just runs for the exit before the door closes. Slides out Indiana Jones style, and just keeps moving.
Well, he's fine where he is. I do not know. Which is a shame, because he said he would tell us where to find the lightning.
Okay, well, then I guess I'll posit it to you guys. What's the battle plan? We're, I don't know exactly how safe we are just sitting around here, and we didn't really see a teleport junction back where we came from, so what do you guys figure we should do?
We should definitely try and get the lightning before we get back. There's only one more sleep before we can complete our mission, before more Mews will flood these halls. I could, and she'll pet Ouroboros, I could use my divine insight to try and find where the lightning is. But what do you all think?
Find it, bottle it, get the hell out.
Josie, you said that you would be able to make such a device to capture?
Yeah, well, I could jury rig something if we're heading there, or if we want to take a moment to just catch our breath. It'll take me some time. I can make up a bottle. Does anybody have any spare bottles?
I'll take a few of the empty potions out of my bag. Save your potion bottles. They're useful.
Castro, go ahead and roll a d4 for me if you don't mind.
Awesome.
You were saying you nebulously have some empty potion bottles. Let's see how many you managed to.
I've taken one potion, maybe two.
I have the empty one that I drank that Mark
Two.
gave me.
have that one. I don't think he took the bottle back. Yeah. 3 glass bottles are presented. You see Josie looks between them and goes, okay. Still have the corks for them, I'm hoping.
I'd have to roll a luck for that. I don't think to keep the corks necessarily.
Roll presents for me. Or you know what? For you, Castria, roll prescience.
Cool. So I had the forethought to keep them.
Yeah, let's have a retroactive forethought.
I mean, 15's not bad.
As much as you're like one of those people who are just like, all right, pop the potion, drink it, all that sort of thing. You save the bottle. You probably save the cork because it's not nice to litter in a dungeon. So yeah, I think you've probably like picked up yours. Iria, do you reckon you may have saved yours by any chance?
What would that roll be?
Let's do, I'd say presents. It's a very silly roll, but
Yeah.
You basically stoppered it back up, despite there being no more liquid within the bottle. So yeah, it's in there. She looks and goes, okay, got 3. If anybody else has any spares, I'll start working on them. I just need to use some metal.
I have 2.
Oh, jeez, okay. Knowing you, and you probably also do still have the stoppers.
Yeah, I was saying, because when you guys first met her, she was collecting bottles.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. I don't think I'm gonna make you roll for it. You of all people. So yeah, she just grabs them. They're not uniform. They don't match or anything like that. She goes, "Okay, I am going to need some metal of sorts, but I can start working on this as we're walking." Do you know where we might be able to find this, or should we just try to go find someone who knows, or?
Well, the person who I knew for sure would know is Mart, and I could not get a read on their location. I could use my divine insight to either zero in on Mart or zero in on the lightning.
Take a pick, I guess.
I'll look at the other
I say the lightning.
A second lightning.
All right. Okay. I will use divine insight to see where we can find the lightning.
Okay.
She'll just kind of take Oros and just kind of press it to her face and listen.
Okay. Out of curiosity for you, are you using Ouroboros's once per week sort of thing, or are you using your own perk for this? You are free to use either. I just wanted to know, like, how much info do you want me to give you on this?
It's the last ingredient.
You could be totally fine with just the once per session deal.
Okay, then I'll use the once per session. I keep trying to use the new toy you gave me, and then I keep getting talked out of it.
You want to save it for something else?
All right, then I'll save it for something else. I will use my divine insight.
Got it. You take a moment and fixate to you, Castria, as you hold up Ouroboros to your face. Close your eyes. They match. You look through hallways. You look through corridors. You look past walls, past traps, past hazards of all sorts of different such. You see combat raging one place or another, monsters fighting for territory, all sorts of things. But your mind brings you past a barricade at an intersection that you are familiar with. beyond it lies a great and massive chamber. In the middle of this room lies a mass of gleaming but old metal that sits inert within the center. On one side there lies what looks to be a large circular altar, dais, a artistic sculpture, something along those lines that lays against the wall. There are spots where you see that there's cracks within the cavernous space that someone might be able to slip in or out. But to you feel that there is a crackling of not just electricity, but some sort of energy within the air there. This place is waiting for someone, whether for good or ill. It anticipates the arrival of someone. Someone's. The name comes to you. It's on a sign that you saw earlier. The Kraganaw. You have some options. You can find yourself back to that corridor. Make your way through the barricade. It may take you some time. There might also be people watching over it. Or you may find it, try to find an alternate way in.
Can I see the alternate way in?
The cracks within the walls to the chamber might be a narrow fit, and who knows exactly what leads into that space. Might be a little tricky. You have one basically surefire, straightforward shot, albeit with some deconstructive sort of methods, and another where it appears to be another shot in the dark. But there's bound to be a way.
When it says it's waiting for someone, Cass's eyes open with that sort of white sheen, but you can feel puddled that she's looking at you.
Yeah.
I think I have a path. 2 paths. One that is more direct but dangerous, one that is indirect but has its own fiddly inconveniences. But it's waiting. It's waiting for someone. I can only think it's waiting for us. Which way should we go? I'll explain the bit about the barricades and the cracks in the walls.
Well, how big do you think the cracks are? Because if they are, I could probably fit.
It is going to be maybe a bit of a squeeze for a medium humanoid.
Oh, I can definitely fit
Yeah.
as tiny fairy.
A tight squeeze for a large creature, but it's one of those. It's like, we can find our way through.
Alright.
Looking everybody up and down, we're all not in the best of shape. I would suggest the indirect, less confrontational way.
I must agree. She holds her side where she got stabbed. I am, not as good at frontlining at the moment.
With the people are guarding the more direct, are they like humanoids or are they like monsters?
I kind of try to think back to the vision. Can I tell?
Roll, if you don't mind, give me a backup prescience roll. Monsters. Particularly troglodytes.
The ones we promised to help fight are blocking it. We could have reinforcements if the other team made it that far.
If there was like humanoids, I could probably help better. But she looks around, looks at end the area. Indirect. Let's not take the risk. And if anything, we'll be on the other side of the wall. If maybe we can blast through it from our end and help out that way.
If we were dealing with just troglodytes, we probably could. But if that bigger one shows up,
But that's what I'm thinking. It seems to be hunting and eating. That's just putting more food for it in one area and increasing the chances that it.
Do you think that's part of this? Like, is it a part of this maze and it's going to stay in this place, or is it going to keep eating and then find its way out of this place?
So I asked my little friend, my little fire friend, who, from my understanding, has been around for quite a bit. He's seen a bit of the world. He's, elemental and all. He said he didn't know what the fuck it was. So I don't think it's something that's supposed to be in this maze. I don't think it's supposed to be, even.
Didn't come off as... Never mind. Okay. So it's attracted to carnage. So yeah, I say avoidant and take the more crack in the wall kind of path.
I am not opposed. What are your thoughts, Shiri and Iria?
I say indirect. I'm with Lola on this one.
Curious hearing what everyone is saying, but she's also like still curious-minded at the moment. But for the safety of everyone, I would also vote indirect.
Well, that is a majority. Anything to add, Int?
No. I mean, if it makes you feel better being indirect, then that's fine. Plus, you said it's waiting anyways.
Then we have our path. Shall we get going?
Before we do wander off, I do want to take care of everyone's damage that I can, because yes.
I will say, within the space, you guys have your 10 minutes in order to take a breath. Those of you who have suffered regular damage may set your HP back to its max. Lethal damage hasn't had the time to wear off just yet. Josie looks up towards the rest of you and goes, okay, so we're going to get moving. I'll try to hammer these things together on the way. See how many I can get. Do we have a good starting position, or do we need to go off of like that branch path that we saw the other guys at?
I was able to see a path with the cracks and stuff from where we are to there, right?
You have a general gist of how to get there, yes. Mm-hmm. It is along the lines of, this is going to be a very, very convoluted sort of way to get there. That being said, there's a good chance you might be able to skirt around potential dangers, but this is definitely one of those that you don't want to gain any attention.
I will explain everything I saw to Josie and take any suggestions she might have in altering the path.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just we need to make sure we have good throughway, everything else along those lines.
And are you sure you have ample time to create the device while we are walking?
Well, the fact that you guys kept your bottles and the corks and everything like that means I don't have to blow glass or anything else along those lines. So, yeah, I should be able to, like I said, jury rig some things together. Does anybody have any spare knives that they're not going to want to miss?
I have a fish fillet knife.
No.
I have a scalpel.
No. Are you sure you want to give those up?
I have no attachment to this knife. I stole it when I was wandering through one of the villages when I landed ashore.
How big is the knife in question?
It's like it'd be like just like about that long, handle there, blade about that length, just for like finally cutting up a fish and descaling and things like that.
What's on the handle that make a difference too?
Yeah, the scalpel actually is a really good fit for it. It's just one of those. She looks at you, and goes, "That's a precision instrument. Are you sure you want to give that up?"
I haven't had to cut up anyone recently, so it might be better use to you.
Okay. And you have your hand up.
Yes, because multiple things.
Oh, right.
Because we saw Puddles take the ring, right? But we was it.
I think Puddle wasn't exactly hiding it. Puddle, you do have a horn ring on your possession as well.
Yes.
If you wanted to, there's also the chance you might want to stop off and say hello to those genie folk.
Oh, if that's something we can do, I'll throw it out to everyone.
We could do that on the way, right?
Yeah, because I was going to mention, because we do have maps, so we could always cross-reference the paths that we do know versus the ones we have to veer off on.
And once I have something with a divine sense, I can always kind of like a compass know which way to go, right?
I will also point this out. One of those particular genies was an Earth genie.
That is true.
And
Should we see the genies first, then?
If it's on the way, right? Or is it much of a detour?
I also think that potentially if we are able to free them, they would likely be very appreciative, and their kind typically operates on a... They don't like to owe anyone anything, they like to be owed. And they like to be, like, kind of tricky and take advantage of people, and if they owe me, they might be able to help us in some way.
That would be good.
What?
Even if they can't help with the collection of the lightning, perhaps they would be helped during the ritual.
Another ally won't hurt down here, especially with what we just saw. Especially powerful allies such as them.
What was the other stuff?
She said she needed metal. I'll just take out my pipe that I have. And I'll hand it to Josie. It's like, oh, here's a bunch of metal. That works. She already didn't give up her stuff.
You just have this, okay? She looks it over and goes, "This is okay. Yeah, I can break this down into some appropriate slivers and get this thing working. Unless she looks up at you and you can help me with this."
Yeah, I mean, it's something I can do.
Awesome.
And then thinking also, she doesn't remember.
Why are we shapeshifting?
Well, nothing I can do it at will. That's how she remembers this.
Yeah, she looks at you and goes, "That's okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, yeah. Maybe we can check in with the genie folks. Maybe they have a decent idea of how to proceed from there." maybe they don't get mad at me for stealing the pole.
We just don't tell them that we stole the pole.
That sounds good. We found it. We got
They
it
have
back
so
from
many other
we-
things.
We got it back from the other thieves.
Nope, we didn't get it back from the thieves. I've always had this
Right,
pole.
You've always had it. I agree wholeheartedly with that. That's a great idea. Oh, shut up.
I'm not gonna lie, I've become very attached to it. It makes me feel like home a bit.
Got it. Iria, do you have your hand up?
Yes, but give me a second because I've gotta like. Well, two things. One, like all this talk of going back to the genies, like I just kind of like side eye look at Lola.
Well, I lost the hat, so they're not gonna know I took it.
Remember none of the thing that you did that me and Puddle talked about, but we best mind our P's and Q's.
Wouldn't it make more sense to do it again, though, just to be sure?
We'll play it by ear.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear them talking
Go for
about
it.
this?
You hear shit. You don't hear
It is
shit.
kind of
Mind
like-
your business.
it is-
Mind your business.
That's a 20.
Mine
There's a
is
lot of like
perfectly
this.
good aside. They had a
Uh,
perfectly good aside.
Presence roll.
I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to shoot if I hear, I just want to shoot a glance to Lola.
What? Nobody minds my powers when I'm trying to help them.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about best behavior around them.
Like collectively, I would think like Erie and Lo look at each other and it's like, get
yeah,
like those
the
fake
genies
smiles.
Can't wait to go back and see them again.
Is it weird I am a little excited to speak with such ancient beings? They must be so full of wisdom.
They're full of it. A lot of things. They have a lot of knowledge. They've been around for a long time, but they are quite conceited. At least the Myriad is quite conceited. The Tao is just kind of there, and I don't really have much of an attachment to him.
You-
And
we
to
might-
be honest, I
Puddle.
don't really like the Myriad, but it's kind of a respect thing.
Puddle.
Yes.
Are we gonna have to pretend to be your mates again?
I do not think
I believe
I
he's-
would be able to do that.
I believe
No.
I believe she referred to us as servants.
Servants.
Wait, what?
Oh, right. Servants.
Yeah. I did that so you all didn't get drowned. You're
Understandable.
welcome. I
What-
could have left you to drown.
Are we gonna have to do it again?
It's gonna be a nightmare.
I think we just go in there and we don't bring much attention to it. I will just kind of let you all do your things, and I will just give them the notice that we have reconvened with our whole group and we are now attempting to proceed forward. Just don't do anything that makes me look bad. Like steal again.
I entertain people in conversation for a living. I think it'll be okay.
I
Yeah, and I
think
can
he is
just-
going
I
to
can
love
just
you.
charm them.
Oh,
Yes,
and
no,
if they
you will
offer-
not. You will.
Well,
And if
it's
they
it's a
offer you-
decent backup.
And if they offer you anything to eat, don't eat it. They're not very good cooks.
He
What are you
can't cook.
rolling over there? Just on that 20, what are you rolling?
Looks like shapeshift.
But yes, just be very respectful to them. Do not insult them. I just want to give the Myriad the ring that I promised that I would return to them, and be on with it. We can ask them for help, but I think they'll be obligated. But there's no telling with them.
Do they have some sort of affinity for nobility?
Yes,
Well, that should be
I
I was a noble for about, I think, the first 5 minutes of my life.
I had to slip back into some old practices that I'm really not the biggest fan of.
No, they are not fun at all.
But regardless, we should make some progress. Whether we go see them now or we go see them later, I will personally need to make a trip to them.
It is kind of on the, like, a little out of the way, but kind of on the way. DM. Would we be able to detour just a little bit to get to the genies and then get back on the path?
Hey, you have a button for that, which automatically succeeds, by the way.
Alright, I'll use the precog. I use it. It succeeds. Button pushed.
You essentially asked the question, would going back to the genies now be a good idea to keep us on closer to the goal? You receive a surprisingly yes answer.
It seems it would not hinder us.
Well, how exciting. Let's get on with it then. And I shoot one more look back to Iria and Lola.
Looking at this one.
Just making sure you understand not to go overboard.
I would never.
Scout's honor.
I promise
Yes,
to
yeah.
be subtle.
Did you just say Gouts?
I'm not worried about
No, I
you.
said Scouts.
Were you a scout?
No, I've just heard that phrase before.
What does it mean?
Lola, Castria, real quick, learning roll, if you don't mind. Ed, you have your hand up as well.
Oh, okay, that's the way to go. I know you guys, especially with Puddles mentioning the ring again, that you guys hear just Kitan squeak out, "Oh, I remember now." And she'll reach up to her horn, and she'll sort of turn a Puddle and be like, "Oh, I have one of those too. Because it's the horn ring. I remembered where I put it."
Well, I told them I would bring them one. They only had one before. If you want to keep it for yourself, I suggest not showing it, or they're going to attempt to at least try to get it off of you. I don't think they're going to forcefully go for you, but they will annoy you to hell and back for it, at the bare minimum.
I thought you had said that it was theirs that was stolen, because this one was given to me by Lyra.
This was the one that was stolen from them.
Oh,
The man with the tattoo. There's multiple of them, because they were the ones that described it to me, right? That the rings were...
The shameless scar.
These were given to the, like, I guess, like, trusted members of the Mad Mage's inner circle to help them, I guess, navigate the teleportation barriers that exist down here. They said it would do something to help them break out of the binding that keeps them held in that cave.
Then we should keep one. It could be useful in freeing Payet.
I agree. I think that they only had one, and he said he only needed one. He never said anything about getting a second. So I think we just keep the second one for us.
Hey, Ed.
oh, okay.
Would you mind rolling me presence with advantage? Also, we have a lot of people rolling, asking questions in the background. Okay. 8.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the learning for earlier with Iria and...
Did you roll?
No, talking about Iria and Lola, they rolled learning for something.
No, you roll learning.
Me?
Yes, it's Castria and Lola.
Oh. Okay.
Iria wouldn't know. She's
Oh.
new.
I rolled a 19.
It's
Gotcha.
probably gonna go to Lola.
I don't know what you're all talking
Oh
about,
my
so
God,
yeah, no, I'm
how?
not rolling.
How? How? Why? I've got nothing in this. Why?
This was meant to be just a small, funny joke or something along those lines. It's weird how Iria says, like, Scout's honor. that is not a saying, but it is very definitely close to something called Goblin's Honor. So it's just one of those things where you're just like, you're being weird, Iria.
Yeah, Sapphire says it all the time.
So
Yeah, well, my family not a fan of goblins, so.
but yeah, watch yourself around Iria.
R2 crying in a corner.
I do have one other thing I'll do if there's not anybody else got anything.
Sherry, real quickly, Sherry. You've been doing experiments over on the side, as you've basically been like red light, green lights at the entity that was what's known as Rilo Caleb. There is not any sort of recognizable reaction to either of the energies. And judging by what you are attempting to do, it feels like there is just a bunch of stuff that is missing. This, for you, I will say this. This feels like it is beyond perhaps your conception of, or perception of life and death.
Okay.
It might be a tinge scary, but this thing is not going to react to your energies that you're putting out, and it feels wrong.
The weird part is it doesn't feel scary. I'm more curious, and I want to do more experiments, but I know we also need to get going too. So it's like...
It stares at you. It seems to be receptive to what you're trying to do. It hasn't stopped you or anything else along those lines.
For the sake of time, we can keep moving, but I do want to pose the question to everyone else. Would anyone mind if a holy thief came along?
Oh, are you talking about bringing the guy?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he has the big O. Sorry.
I would not mind this one coming with us. However, I don't know how Arjuna would feel about it, and I do not know how Muse would feel about it should we try to escort him out of here.
We probably wouldn't be able to get back here, would we?
I'm not even sure if this one wants anything, much less even to move from where it is.
This one may follow if you request it to. This one will stay if you wish it to. This one has no need for anything. This one will not interfere or impose.
Vengeful. He's not going with us. I've been.
No,
I don't.
I think we can trust him.
1 for, 1 against.
He gave me the ring.
I would... Aria, I know you probably have something against what this man was, but... do you really think anyone deserves that fate?
He's stolen from his own comrades before. I freed him and he left me to die. I will trust your judgment on this. But no, I have my concerns.
Perhaps we can ask the Jinn for their opinion. They are so old. Maybe they can offer an insight. Perhaps he can follow at least till then. Sherry, I can tell this is important to you. And I also feel strangely protective.
Why do you want to do this? I have to ask. I mean, you don't know him. The only thing you do know of him is that he's an asshole and left your friend for dead. Why? Not to offend or anything, but like, why do you care? We all barely survived not a few minutes ago. We have our own things we have to do. We have a lot that we have to do still. And he's gone already, and he wasn't a good person. His fate is literally of his own making. I understand that, like, you're, and I'm I have no other word to use with you, babes, but like, a bleeding heart. But not everyone deserves your compassion and sympathy. Especially, like, I get this is important to you, but look what it's doing to Iria. And I don't know, I can't trust something that's like, oh, I want to go along, given what they were. It's just, I don't want to vote because this doesn't involve me, but why do you want to do this? If you know this person, but nearly got your friend killed.
It also gave the choice to give as well. It didn't have to give the ring to Puddle, but it did.
I do not think the man that was is still there. I saw the light leave his eyes myself. I saw the thing that took it. I saw what entered. This is something new. I could be comfortable either way. This is not my realm. I think this is closer to yours, Sherry. And empathy is a hard thing to describe to someone who was never taught it.
Siri, what do you want to do? Not what we want to do. What you want to do.
I understand the concerns, believe me, I do. But I don't like the idea of living a soul for eternity by itself.
If that's what you want. I will follow.
Thank you. If anything will happen, I will take the repercussions of it myself. I promise.
You say that, but you don't know what those repercussions are. And you might not be the one that pays them no matter what you do. So, I'm not going to vote against you, Babs. I love you, but I'm going to tell you flat out, this is a dumb idea. But I'm not going to tell you no.
I'm going to back up Sherry.
I'm gonna be in Shiri's corner too. We don't know what the fuck that was, and this is the only thing that might lead us to learning what the fuck just happened. If it appears and Shiri's able to learn about this, we might stand a chance at not dying the next time it shows up, regardless if we take this thing.
You are putting a lot of faith into something that you don't know that well. That's all I'm saying, and I'm allowed my opinion too. I said I will go along with it, but I am allowed to say I don't like the idea.
Of course. You have said
It's
so.
fine.
I stand in the camp of know thine enemy. This thing was touched by that thing. So, yeah, I'm kind of with Sherry on this. I want to know what's up with it.
We will try and protect ourselves as much as possible. And again, we should definitely forewarn our Jinyu before bringing it anywhere near the ritual.
We should probably tell it to wait outside or something. in a place where we can find it. But this place is going to be hard to get back to if we need to find out more about it. I think Sherry has the right of it.
Sherry, you accept
Yeah.
the responsibility?
Yes, I do.
Then I am also in your corner.
Thank you.
Motto of shoot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
To the gin?
Yes, we go.
To the gym. Area, you have your hand up.
I guess before we head out, I just want to walk over to Cass and be like, how are you holding up? I know physically, words for wear, but how are you mentally?
As stable as I could possibly be under the circumstances, although I don't think I can keep testing my future seeing. We're going to have to start relying on something other than me.
We all appreciate it, and we all will do what we can. Don't overexert yourself. We need everybody in their best condition.
Of course. Thank you for your concern. I also extend the same to you. No more heroics. I would also be very sad should anything happen to you. So please, don't put yourself alone in a room with a monster. Even if it is to save just one more person. And have faith in us.
I do, that's why I feel compelled to protect all of you.
I'm going to have to rely on that. I don't think I'll be going down any bridges, taking out foes left and right anytime soon.
You did pretty good with your ring things.
Chakrams.
Shorts.
It is a specialty weapon where I am from, in the sands.
Oh, do I have to call you by an official title because I overheard you were briefly noble?
My mother was a bit more passing than I was, so when I was born, our nobility was shortly ended.
Perhaps a story for another day.
It is a long one.
I have long ones myself. So, perhaps when we get out of this.
Then when we get Lola those drinks. She earned them today.
Yes, she did.
Puddle, you have your hand up.
I do want to go up to Lola as we start to walk here. When we get out of here, I'll buy you a drink as well.
I don't know why everybody's suddenly so obsessed with getting me drunk, but I'll take it.
You said it yourself the one night. You like to party.
I do like to party.
And I look at the rest of them. None of them strike me as partiers except me and you.
It's true. That's because you're a pirate.
Puddle, you make eye contact with Josie, who looks at you and gives you a what the fuck look.
Well, Josie, I don't know. I didn't want to assume, Josie.
And it's very quiet. She goes, I thought we were like best friends. What the hell?
Blue Crew.
I'm gonna dramatically run away now. I'm kidding. Okay.
But Lola, I do want to say I will do my best to keep an eye on it as we travel. And I want to give you my word on that. And if you would allow, there's something I've been wanting to try, and I think I would like to try it on you, if you would allow me.
Oh man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Nothing of that sort, nothing of that sort. I want to bolster. Because I can bolster.
Yeah, sure.
So I do want to bolster.
My thought was ice water directly into the mouth.
No.
Wow. Sorry. That's stupid.
I get my paintbrush out and I do a couple little strokes. And I bolster your influence.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you.
And almost like some of like the fire and water that like hovers around me, almost kind of hovers around you a little bit. Not quite as much as me, but just a little bit.
Is it dancing among the fairy wings that are also kind of circling her?
Yeah,
They're
it's like
in
a
my
little
hair.
villa.
Yes.
Oh, they're in your hair, like hair clips.
Every once in a while, they kind of like waver a bit, or reflect, or readjust, or something along those lines. But they are staying so close to Lola.
It's like the fire is like three little like willow wisps that kind of like orbit around your head. Not getting in your vision, but
Pretty.
enough to when you use your mind magic to make you a little bit more hypnotic.
Gosh, mind magic does not sound. Thank you. Thanks. Sorry. I guess I'll inform those like my mood disorder. I was like, just don't have a good feeling right now.
You do not have to explain a thing. I've been on a pirate crew, and if you think that many people on a boat always have the same opinion about what to do next, you are sorely mistaken. I've had a lot worse. Have you made a suggestion of what to do next and had a 10-pound cannonball thrown at your head? Because I have.
Look, like I said, there's some things that I just don't tell people because, and honestly, if I explain the situation, even though it would properly fit what you're explaining, it's just not gonna land well. So I have had to make a decision, and then that decision be completely taken away from me because someone threw something at me. I'm gonna use the word threw.
So you know what it's like to have a 10-pound cannonball thrown at your head.
Oh, if it was 10 pounds, he may have weighed like 2 something.
Oh, you've had a grown man tossed at you as well.
Yes.
Yes.
It wasn't
I've
that fun. It's more fun when
seen
it's
that
a
happen
woman.
before. But yes, I've seen many disagreements that have went far worse and led to people being walked off a piece of wood suspended over the water and left in the middle of the ocean.
I don't think I know enough about pirates.
I could show you sometime. It's a great activity.
Okay. And she's like thinking about who the hell's walking off of a plank? What is going on here?
As that conundrum poses itself to you, Josie looks up as she looks to all of you and goes, okay, so, question, does anybody know where the closest teleportation system is?
End has the map.
We all just turn and look at End.
I was gonna put away the ring back into her horn, and I'll just go back in.
You go to put it back, and there's a slight tone from it.
That's different.
Take a look at it, you see it kind of shifts a bit, and you feel your finger drawn in a particular direction back down the hallway that you guys came through.
Well, I don't know about you guys about these rings or not, but it's pointing me this way. And then And is now a tiefling. She has like, kind of like ornate horns with like petal designs on them. She has fantasy purple hair, and her skin is now lightish red. And
I like your hair color.
thanks. Thought it matched with the pinkish. But yeah, it's highlighting that way, and then with the other hand, I'll take out the map.
Does this
If it
form
helps.
also have a different name?
Yes, I'm sorry. Just because I always forget I know my own name, and I have to tell other people about it. I am Kitam.
Kitam. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Kitan.
Know my own name.
Is that with an M at the end or an N? I just want to make sure I pronounce it correctly.
And
Gotcha.
How's it spelled?
That's
It's in
right.
chat.
It's in chat.
Oh, okay.
That's
Thank you.
lovely. Kitan, as you gesture, you did just see a tiefling. You gesture back down the hallway, leading away down there. You get to. It's not long before you get to the T junction. Shiri, you express your interest to the entity known as, who is referred to itself as this one. They give like a slight head nod. I will be there when required. I'm with you. And he doesn't move from his spot as long as you observe him.
Blink, blink.
Blink, blink. He is suddenly at the entrance to the hallway, looking back at you. Some weeping angel shit. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Kitan leads the way back down the hallway, right at the part where a T junction rests, where Castria, you, and Josie were reunited with Iria. The stone opens into a new passageway. Within, Kitan, you were the first to witness that there is a series of what look to be statues of humanoid, draconic, and other sorts of make. Entities of different make, model, that sort of thing, all looking towards a central dais, which a familiar sort of pedestal appears. Looks like you found a hidden teleportation circle.
You said it has a sign that says Kitam. Or wait, I thought that. Oh, never mind. I'm confusing with something else. Because
Kitam is the new name of this form of end.
okay, when Castria did her vision, there was a sign, wasn't there?
Oh, that's the Kraganaw. That's the
okay.
Yeah, that's the basically where that barrier is. The Kraganaw was one of the trials of the labyrinth.
Okay. I got confused because I was gonna say like, what does that translate to, or what does that mean?
Kraganaw? I have no idea.
Can I do a logic on that? Or would
Sure.
would that be logic or
You're gonna put me on the spot if you roll super high, aren't you?
yes?
Alright. We have so many questions, guys. I love this. Me sitting here going like, alright, I love
Is it
this spot to lead
is it-
off.
Would it be logic or learning?
I take your pick. I'll say that.
I'm gonna do logic.
Sure.
I'm gonna do logic.
No idea.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
It could sound cool. It could be a dialect of some old ancient tongue or
Okay.
something else along those lines. Who knows?
Okay.
Kitan, as you lead your friends in there, the pedestal rises, a slot opens for the map. You know the space where you managed to meet up with your friends back when they apparently just got done dealing with some genies and you just took a water slide after a horrible undead snake tried to eat you guys. Whatever it does. There is a flash of light, color, a gateway opens. All of you are able to step through and find yourselves in a rocky tunnel. When your feet meet the natural hewn ground, spots on the cavern walls shift and reveal glowing gemstones that lead back to the little cops that you all found those entities at. Well, half of you did. And we will pick up here next time as we try to make sure a couple of genies don't murder us for stealing from them, or maybe convince them that you've had it all along. And you've learned something new about your ring, so hey, kind of. You can get the gist of it, I would say. Shiri now has an entity, an SCP entity following after her. Great. There are ideas for many different things. Hey, I gotta respect the hustle. And
There's a lot of curiosity there.
No, that's perfectly fine. It is meant to be a very curious thing. So, wanting to study something is not a detriment, for the most part. Unless there's obvious warning signs that says this thing will poke you in the eye if you look too close.
Fair.
Or it's like that golden retriever dog who doesn't like that guy getting in his face. Just... a lot of people tried a lot of things. I'm going to go ahead and do a fancy DM maneuver and give everyone a ledger point back.
Yay.